Vinci. What up, Black Star the Outlaw? That's how we get it, nigga. Let go. Basie. Da Vinci.
Step on the scene with my semi-automatic.
Yeah.
The same old homies with the same bad habits. You know one way, and that's the way we came at it. Made an offer, didn't hear it, so we had to bring static. So you take it or leave it. This as good as it get.
That's
Come
right.
on my job, fuck the odds, I gotta push it to death. Yeah, my flow is so third coast, my grind is international.
Yeah.
No points for almost, gotta push on this ab, you know.
It's Mac Daddy the banger. Yeah. CC young gangster. My mind gone when that pine blow. Now you know I'm in danger. That 9 blow, you a stranger. You ain't from where I'm from. My Mexicans holla, oh yeah. My white boys holla, get it done. I swing hard, that dash. Smoke strong, that hash. Swinging, banging, no clash. Spit up black bleed for that cash. It's basic gang and that's for life. Foreign whipping, that's for wife. Bang a pistol, nigga, no knife. Me and my nigga looking so tight, bitch. I want push it. Yeah, I'm pushing, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pushing, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pushing, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pushing. Michael White, fucking right. Monster grinding. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm pushing, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pushing, yeah, I'm pushing, yeah. It's a struggle, yeah, it's hard, but I still manage to get it in. Many men cock like I'm a hustle, but I still manage to fit it in. With my schedule, time is money, you wanna waste your time, fuck it with mine. More power to you, I'm still on the grind. Pumping me ain't stopping me from grinding. Yeah, I'm still grinding. You wanna watch me grind? Go ahead, I like when people watch. The devil already got a front row seat with a box full of tricks and a bottle of Lubriderm to beat, but he's still blue, cause he's not gonna be able to bust until I stop what I do.
I'm grinding, man. Everybody should be on my level, cause if your boys are not on my level, that means you are not going out getting cheddar, cause I'm gonna get it, there's no other way. I'm pushing these packs and you going no dates. I gotta keep moving, can't take long waits, cause if I do, then the bread don't wait. So I gotta keep my head on straight, cause if I don't, then your boy fall off. And no, I can't take no loss, I'm getting this bread with the mind of a boss. If you don't believe me, then come find out. Then I open a big brown box with a Glock, then had the block on lock when I stop. Now that just might make a head go pop, nigga.
Real recognize real. Gutterville music. 361. Yeah. Corpus Christi. Stand the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? I'm a H-U-S-L-A. I'm a beast and bitch, I'm hell raised. Hold it down for my G's locked in the cage. Spit flows and my fans all love the praise. Push a man, don't break shit down. I sell the whole cookie. Gutterville ain't trying to kill, but push it, don't push me. All I do is grind. All you do is whine. I'ma pull this 9 and make y'all pussies lose your minds. Y'all still losing time, I'm reaping all the benefits. It's evident you gotta hustle if you want these presidents.
Purebred, we them hustlers. More money ain't none of us. Real niggas ride for our city. Gutterville, you can't fuck with us. Real estate to my trap house. Staked up in my cash out. Boy, I'm up all day. Chasing for the bread till I pass out. And I got too much in my pockets, dog. That mood to stay on my topics. I ain't never slacked on my profits, man. That kush got me so airborne, and I stay as fly as a rocket. Rinsed up on my cash flow, and you fuck niggas can't stop it. Moolah.
Oslo ENT in this bitch. Bo Yo, Young Vet. These rappers out here be lying. Well, we gon' show them how we pushing it. Yeah. I've been pushing drugs. Don't call me Pusher Man. Don't call me Pusha T. More like a businessman. Yeah. Green coming blocks. White coming bricks. Break it all down, bake it and watch how it flips. Since the age of 14, I've been getting it. Yes. From the back streets to where the strippers strip. Took a 50 grand loss, but I'm still getting it. One of the only rappers who really pushing it.
Jumped off in this game, with money on my mind. Looking at dollar bills a little different. Punching that clock, no wasting time. No time. Bricks of white bitches, that nasty aroma from them 30 blocks got me charging the system. Paranoid, watching out for them cops. Dope man, trap spot, bag this clean and tight knot. Keep my best friend close to me just in case I got to air it out. I push it to the max. Money bands a simple fact. If you niggas ain't talking stacks, talk to this snug nose.
Quick Valley, Loudmouth, Uptown, Gotti Gang. We pushin', grade A, A1, 9-piece, go for 85. I'm on 35, New Jersey Drive, going 95, and that's 65. If I get caught, I'm doing 25, 22, not even 25. Half a key, go for 17, whole thing, go for 29. I've been doing this since 99, I was born in 90, that made me 9. Seeing nicks and dimes, coke prices going up and down. Dope fiends running up and down, dope boys serving every time. One time and they come around and we pushin'.
Trill, 56 grams stuffed in a cushion, selling bushes. Bell after bell, we let it swear when we cook it. The laws is looking, maneuver pushing in the crooked. Don't overlook it, them jackers scheming on them cookies. When you pushin', we bagging and smoking cushion. Salt and pepper, pony pussy, push on it until it mushy. Trash bags and cups in. Palmer's got all them charges in. Blue cheese and the darker linen, you ain't tossing G's, got the heart to win, but we push.
Yeah, straight out the house entertainment. Beezy nigga. You hear my motherfucking brother Peasy, man, nigga. Yeah. Hey, I push, no shove, serving by the dozen. Yeah, just like Kanye, I got the white girl they be loving. That's my cousin. We buzzin', and we ain't got no single. Nah, posted, hanging on the porch like a shingle. Tongue on my fist, I'ma hit a lick. Hoes on my tip, I'll make them take the trip. Yeah, like a store run, bitch, bring me back some chips. Since me and P was kids, we pushed together like some tits.
Boy, push that boy, push it. Mostly music. Keep a swisher, feel cigar to keep me moving. Used to pitch that powder for they nose. Now it's beats and plenty shows. Picked up pens and left them bags and scales alone. Tell by the aroma, we somewhere around the corner. Heavy burners, spidos lurking, trying to search, ain't nothing on us. Trick, I do this legally for my family, they needed me. So far back with all that nonsense, no comprehend or reason.
We back with another episode of Let's Chop It Up. Know what I'm saying? Today we got my dog Daddy Cre up in the building representing that Wave Guard Supreme. Got my dog Alex Skates up in here representing Skateboarding Universal, you know what I'm saying? And man, we got my dog special guest, you know what I'm saying? He goes by many names. You could probably, what throughout the past, maybe 8 years that I've had him on Facebook, he didn't have about 20 different names. Hey, we got my dog Vic up in here representing OTK, representing AOne, man. We finna got for sure, man. I got a lot of, as y'all can see on the table, I got a lot of just Texas memorabilia collection that I've collected over the years, and we finna just talk about a bunch of the different stuff that you see here, and we're gonna run through some Corpus rap history, you know what I'm saying? We got Vic here, he been putting it down with this Corpus rap scene since the beginning ages, so we just finna run through it for y'all, man. Shit. For damn sure, man. Let's start off with the Corpus rap, man. For everybody that really don't know, because a lot of people that's tuned in that really don't know the Corpus history, a lot of people can go back and watch this, don't really know the Corpus history. And Vic was kind of part of the beginning. What wave would you say was y'all a part of?
512.
Yeah.
The original area code. The real area code. Don't get it twisted.
So what did you start off with, Vic?
Man, we started off with freestyling in the streets, you know, wilding and taking advantage of this open mic night back in the day when they used to have that Def Jam shit going on, and we got it popping. We got it jumping down there, and one day, Scagnetti and Sammy G, they showed up to one of the shows, and they seen how it was popping because I guess the word got around that we were freestyling on this deaf poetry shit. You know what I'm saying? They were on some deaf poetry shit, right?
Oh shit!
So we going up in there and just freestyling, right? We weren't fucking I don't know poet. We were rapping, and I guess it got around. You know that these little dudes over here turning it up. They showed up over there one night. I wasn't there that night. I didn't show up. I was out there running around in the streets, man. And AOne and Stephen Ford at MC West.
Already.
Yeah. They went over there and they torn it up and everything. And after all their freestyle and everything, Sammy G and Scagnetti approached them, talking about, hey, you know, we're gonna put a label together. It's gonna be called Happy Alone, and we're looking for an artist, you know. And they wanted one of them. So they made them battle each other to decide who they were going to put down with the label. You know, my brother ended up winning that little battle and got down with Happy Alone. And after that, I was right there with him. You know, let's go.
So who exactly is AOne? Because I've always heard the name over the years. I know you like run with it, use it for like a lot of different business ventures and stuff like that. What and who exactly is AOne?
Man, my brother, my little brother, man, he's the one that actually started doing all the rap, you know. And when he passed away, you know, man, me and him were like, man, we were like close as fuck, right? So, you know, he was the one who did all the rapping. He was the one out doing the shows. You know, there's a lot of music that a lot of people still have from him back in the day, archive stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so like when he passed away, you know, I started representing for him, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
You know, I mean, me and him, we look like damn twins. Everybody thought I was AOne, you know. I'll be locked up in jail and everybody holler at me from the cells, AOne.
Oh, shit.
AOne.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I come out, I tell them, hey, man, everybody in there call me AOne.
Oh,
He's
shit.
all like, man, when I get locked up, everybody in there calling me Vic.
Damn.
That's crazy.
God damn.
I held it down for him, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what, bro, I'm going to hold it down for you, you know? And I started AOne Custom Clothing.
Already.
Yeah, and I was hand painting a whole bunch of custom clothes all over the place, you know what I'm saying? And I got out there, everybody in the city was holding it down for me, man, you know what I'm saying? They were buying clothes, representing the shit. I used to have AOne tagged up on the side of my truck, right? I remember pulling up to Walmart and I just, like, random people would just stop in the middle of the parking lot, just looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? I get off my car and shit, man, I'm looking for you, man. I need that AOne, man.
Oh, shit.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up,
So I
bro.
was holding it down for him, man, and, you know, I still do clothes to this day,
So
man.
is it was like graffiti on the shirt, or how?
Yeah, graffiti, straight up. It was like that, because, you know, like, even more back history, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? I started graffiti here in Corpus. Like, way back in the, all the old school guys, you know, Merc was here right now, R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Merc.
Saying, man, you know, AOne and Big, man, they brought that shit down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were doing it all the way in the beginning.
Yeah. Where did y'all pick it up from?
Chicago.
Oh, shit. Already.
Yeah, you know, like,
Crazy.
my dad was a fucking drug trafficker.
Oh, already.
Right? So, like, you know, he ended up getting caught up over there in Illinois.
Yeah.
So we had to move the fuck up there, you know what I'm saying? Because the penitentiary had him locked up, man.
Yeah.
And I remember being in, like, downtown, you know what I'm saying, looking at the underpass and the freeways, walking up to that shit, like, damn, how the fuck they doing this
Already,
shit?
yeah.
All the graffiti, I'm gonna take this fuck
Because
out.
you hadn't seen that in Corpus.
I ain't seen that shit.
Already, already.
And I've always been an artist. I like to draw, right?
Already.
So, like, I was like, damn. I was intrigued by that shit. So, you know, after I was we lived out there about, 5 years, 6 years.
Damn.
Came back over here, and, you know, like, in Illinois, man, we were living ahead of life. Like right now, them motherfuckers in Illinois right now.
Yeah.
Like, even though what we seeing on YouTube and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, they 10 steps ahead of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, when I was up in Illinois, I'm talking about, like, 92, 91.
Damn.
They were doing that you know, the college where they do that step dance and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were doing that shit, right? It
Yeah.
freaking me out. Cause I lived by a college town at the beginning, cause they were transferring my dad all over the fucking place, Illinois. So I've been all over the Illinois.
Damn.
And one college town, they were doing all that dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, what the fuck, man? All these years later that I'm living here in Corpus, you know what I'm
Comes
saying?
later.
Yeah, it comes hella later. I'm like, damn, we really getting hip to that shit now.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
That's crazy you say that, because a lot of people say that about other places too, not just there.
A lot of times, even with that stuff, like, you know, technology helps a lot. You know what I'm saying? You get to actually see it. You know what I'm saying? But only like in like certain areas and stuff. you would see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
on the cool, you know what I'm saying? Like the line dance and all that type of stuff, and you know the stuff that you be seeing, all like the majority of
Yeah.
stuff you see on TikTok, man. If you were going to the dances that I was going when I was 10, I'm talking about 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 51.
Yeah.
When I was 10 years old at TC Airs, they were already doing that, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm talking about a whole crowd of people, like 20, 30 fucking people doing the same thing. It's several different moves
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
return to the move, even the high school.
So I brought graffiti back, and I was the only one doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's tight.
Hey, I got on that shit, right, doing the graffiti and everything. Because, you know, back in the day, there wasn't no internet or none,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I brought that over here. Everybody's freaking the fuck out.
So do you remember like
That
your
would make it
first
even louder.
big piece like that you did here? And I'm not trying to like.
I mean, like, all over the place out there. I was...
Statute of limitations is way over there. Yeah.
And I fit to
I
say,
don't know if y'all remember way back.
ain't no telling who you inspired, bro.
Hey, check it out. Remember where Everhart's at and McCardle? You know how there's a post office right there now?
Yeah. Funeral home, pawn shop.
Remember there used to be a school right there? There's an old abandoned school.
Damn,
Hey,
Say it again.
like
say it
Boy
again,
got
world,
me.
world.
Everhart and McCardle.
Everhart and McCardle. My bad, McCardle.
McCardle, Everhart.
There's a pawn shop.
There's
There's
a
a
pawn
funeral
shop.
home.
I'm trying to think.
There's a post office, kind of, but it's a little further. It's like the Army Depot or some
yeah,
shit right
yeah.
there.
Oh, you talking about South Park?
Nah, this is it, man.
It's like near the
You said
old,
on Everhart.
near the
you
city
talking-
football field.
Fuck, I'm trying
The
to
city
think of
league
it.
football field is on
You
that
talking
street.
about Tom Brown? Not Tom Brown.
Nah,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Cunningham?
No,
Hell
No,
no.
the CC practice field is down the street.
Yeah, you on the wrong
Hey,
side of town,
I'm
blood.
gonna fuck y'all over there.
Already.
Practice field?
Hey,
Down there.
that was a school back then, right? It was even older than I was around, right? Because when I was young running around, the motherfucker was already abandoned.
That's what I was gonna say. It was already
Yeah,
close.
my
Okay,
fucking time, right?
already.
Right, you know what I mean? So I couldn't remember the fucking name. I remember
Already.
the spot.
Yeah.
Already.
But it's like there, bro. You asked about pieces, man. We had in the gym all those big ass pieces, right? And I was doing that shit for a while. Then one day I went back to over there. 'Cause I used to just go steal spray paint cans out of Michael's. I used to I used to pop that cage open and shit.
Badass
Backpacks
motherfucker.
and everything.
Badass little
well,
boy.
And you know, Michael's right there at the mall, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
down
yeah.
the street is the school.
Yeah.
So like, we're gonna go fuck it up.
Oh, right there.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, one day I
Yeah.
showed up over there and there's this fucking other piece up there, and I'm like, who's up?
Fuck her with
Damn.
your
I
piece.
said, somebody fucking bad. I let in my fucking bag.
Yeah.
So right across from that, I did a disrespect to his shit. You know?
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
we went on to a war, that boom boom all over the fucking place. You know what I mean?
That
So,
was like the beginning of like
Yeah.
the cruise.
Graffiti,
That's loud,
my
bro.
crew was MCA, Matt.
So y'all niggas was gang banging with paint, dog. You feel me? You boy was banging with paint, man.
You don't remember that movie 187?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
remember what they
yeah,
said.
Hey, but you know what? It was because I loved hip hop. I
Yeah.
embraced that
Yeah.
shit.
It's a-
Hey, when I was a little kid and I'm watching the Electric Boogaloo and shit like
So
that.
that's what I'm saying. It was
Right.
almost like one of the elements.
Like,
that
Yeah.
you-
it, see, that's what's so
I was
dope about it,
breakdancing.
bro.
Yeah, already. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Hell
what-
yeah,
that's what's
hell
so-
yeah.
You're
that's
living
what-
in the time.
That's what's so
Trying to
dope
fuck
about
with
this shit,
DJs
dog.
and shit, you know what
Hell
I'm saying? I
yeah.
never really caught on to it, but I would love to, man. But I was fucking with that too. And graffitiing, and I didn't even to the gang shit, bro. I don't. 'Cause
Yeah.
living over there in Illinois,
Yeah.
I also got hooked up with the gang, so I didn't know none of that shit. I was like from Texas, you know what I'm
Already.
saying, living over there, you know, and these motherfuckers was on some other bullshit. But that'd be another.
They still on that shit, huh?
Hey,
That's crazy.
But
You talking about 30 years ago?
yeah. Hey,
Hell
but
yeah.
coming back over here, you know, like in the early '90s, it was like
Oh, so when do you come back to Texas?
I came back in like '93.
Already.
I left over there and we moved over there in like about '86.
What year does
87.
A1 pass away?
He passed away in '07.
Okay, already.
Yeah, so like we came back and
Damn,
we were
bro.
living ahead of our time. You know what I'm saying? We're all like, man, we're rapping, we're graffitiing. You know what I mean? And we were talking about all this like, cause the gangs over there were organizations. They weren't gangs,
Yeah,
right?
they weren't yeah.
So we were on a whole other level, telling everybody they all fucking fucked up, they all confused and shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, you know, respected it. Some motherfuckers would be like, I mean, you know, Corpus is like, man, fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
okay. But we end up just fucking doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We were like I'm saying, we were living ahead of our time. You know.
Hell yeah.
So when they asked him to join the record label, that's the Happy Alone Records.
That was Happy Alone Records. You know, we're rapping and everything. And that's where we met with Happy Alone Records and shit.
Okay, so I'm looking. You know, maybe you could try to
Pull
pull it
the
up
pull the mic a
online.
little bit closer to you, Vic.
All right.
I'm looking. The first project that I see Happy Alone Records drop was Below Life Cemetery. Is that what it says? Cemetery? Is that what it's called?
Cemetery.
Already.
Cemetery.
And that was based out of Corpus?
Yeah.
And was AOne them on that one too?
Nah, it was just Sammy G and Orlando Scagnetti.
Already.
Yeah, that was their first one.
That was their first one?
Yeah.
Already.
The second one is Future Talk Zero.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, that's one my brother was on too.
Oh, shit. Damn, that's what's up.
Hell yeah, that one was pretty live right there. We even had DMC from Rum DMC on there.
South Park Mexican, Gangsta Nip, Player Nike. Is that is that not Johnny Moog, is it?
Oh yeah.
Player Nike?
Yeah. Yeah, he was when we had Happy Alone Records.
What year was that, bro?
That was Player Baby. Player Baby.
What year was this?
2000. This is 2000.
Yeah, that's up in 2000. Yeah.
Shit. Oh,
Damn.
2000.
They when there was Happy Alone Records, we had Johnny Moog and Noble, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it says Third Coast right here is all what it is.
Third Coast.
Yeah, Noble, Lil E, Player Nike. So I guess he did go by Player Nike.
Man,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was Player Baby.
Hell yeah. Shout out Johnny Moog, man.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
tag
Johnny
that
Moog,
nigga,
man.
man.
Yeah, Player Nike.
Player Nike. Somebody tag Player Nike.
Himalayan
man.
Silk.
Yeah,
Himalayan
way
Silk.
back, man. I go way back in this rap game, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what's up.
tight.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been a part of, man. I love this, man. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all, are you yourself like fucking with like Happy Alone? Or you not necessarily just fucking with them, but are you do you have your own deal with Happy Alone, or you just fucking with them basically through your brother type shit at that time?
I was fucking with basically through my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Yeah, I was tight with all of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Sammy G, the producer. You know what I'm saying? The engineer Paul. That's my brother right there, man. Still to this day, I fuck with him, man.
Damn, that's what's
He's the one
up.
who recorded all that's on there.
So those are kind of like the first projects that you kind of remember. Like the first one was like the Cemetery one. Those ones like the first ones that you remember.
Cemetery.
Yeah, I can't pronounce. What is this? Yeah.
Cemetery.
So it's basically like half.
It's a cemetery and it's a penitentiary.
Already,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
already.
Where you finna end up? You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
Cemetery or the penitentiary.
I was like, somebody spelled that wrong, and I was like, oh no, okay.
Yeah, and
like
then you know we were
Boy,
like the below life.
That don't sound like no Texas shit, dog.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Cemetery. One of the other.
Cemetery.
Yeah,
That's it.
man.
Yeah, that sound like some
That's
real
it.
shit. That
Yeah,
sound like
yeah.
something real pimp or say some shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit that live. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I got a tied tongue, so it's gonna take me by 18
Yeah,
times.
I couldn't even say that motherfucker.
It's gonna take me
I just
18
said
times to get it. But when I
Cemetery.
do,
Hold on, let me give it a
boy,
try.
it's gonna be a part of my lexicon.
Cemetery.
Cemetery, you feel me?
Got it,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
team.
Boy, I've been to the
You had to be-
cemetery
yeah,
12
you
times.
know,
You feel me?
You gotta be confident with that shit.
Cemetery.
It ain't nothing but the thing.
Boy, if I was on that drink, boy, I'd be
Motherfucker, the cemetery and the penitentiary put together.
Put together, how you say it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nigga
So,
trying to go to the cemetery.
let
let me know.
Shit, hell
Now
yeah.
you just
I'm gonna
flexing.
get out your way.
Now you just flexing. I'm still waiting on King.
So if I ain't mistaken, in 1999, Gangsta Nip drops a record through Happy Alone.
Yes.
That was kind of like after he had got done with the whole Rap-A-Lot thing.
Yeah. I think it was called Psycho Thug.
Already.
Yeah.
And what you saying, how he was giving you a card basically the last time y'all had ran into each other or something?
Yeah, we were over at with OTK. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brothers OTK.
Shout out.
We were at it was
Day of Unity?
the Day of Unity.
Already.
Yeah, it was a Day of Unity tour, man, and we were out there, and somebody had told him, you know, that I was homeboy, you know, out of Happy Alone Records and everything, man. And he tripped out, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you my brother, man. He's like, hell yeah, y'all held me down when nobody did, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
hell
I was like, fuck
yeah.
yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
So like, you know, we real close, you know what I'm saying, man? And shit, man.
1999, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah, that's
Scagnetti.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Future Shock.
So who is Scagnetti? I met him like a couple of times and stuff, but I don't really know his story. But I always kind of hear like he was like one of the pioneers to say of like the
Yeah,
the
you know
rap
what I'm saying?
scene.
One of the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? You know, because there was a lot of, you know, homies that were coming up at the same time,
already.
you know, but they like,
I want to say Point brings him up. I want to say I hear of him through Point.
but check this. This is how I heard of him from the beginning. Fuck it. Look, I used to be a punk rocker, right? I would like skateboarding. I still like skateboarding and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was from the punk rock scene. You know, grew up with all the local fucking rock scene back in the day. And there used to be a club called E&J's, and every weekend, you know what I'm saying, there were shows going on every weekend. Because, you know, like, when I remember being in junior high, scrounging up a couple of dollars because I know this weekend is going to be a show at E&J's.
Oh,
and we're
shit.
finna go.
Hell
You know what I'm saying? So it was every weekend there was a punk rock show chopping up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go over there. We're going to go slam dance. We're going to have a great fucking time. And one night I showed up, dude, and I look at the flyer at the door, and I see a flyer that says, the G and ALZ. And I'm like, yo, man, this ain't punk rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this flyer, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, hold the fuck on. So they're going to have rap here? You know what I mean? Like, at the time, I was punk rock, right? So,
weird.
like, at the rock bar, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're going to have rap here?
Yeah.
So that kind of tripped me the fuck out. So that's when I first heard of them. And so I went to the show, you know what I mean? It was that night. They turned it up, you know what I'm saying? I met them. They were cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But this was like, I want to say, man.
Was this like the beginning stages of rap too, to where it was almost like?
Yeah, I want to say it was like about 88.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's crazy. That, you know what, man? I swear to
Yeah,
God,
that's y'all
I'm
being
over
dedicated
here. I'm laughing at this experience, right? Because, nigga, me and Baron, when we were 15, we were about 15 years old. We were going to a boys club dance, right?
Already.
We thought it was a boys club dance.
Yeah.
Nigga, we get in there. Nigga, it's a live band on stage. It's a fucking pit, and these fucking white boys and these Mexicans going crazy. Bro, we was just looking at each other and was like, fuck it, we stayed.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Swear we stayed. We ain't getting nobody way. We ain't getting nobody mixed. We just enjoyed the ride for a while. You know what I'm saying? And from that day, nigga, in my life came Black Flag and all this type of shit that started coming in. And like, it like, on some real shit, I'm one of the brothers in the hood who you're not gonna miss him too much on the rock shit too because of the experience and what you know what I'm saying. The experience being here in Corpus Christi, you know what I'm saying. Hanging around Mexicans because that's been just as much as black people been in my life. Mexicans have been too. You know what I'm saying. And all my Mexican partners wasn't no rappers, you know, or any of this type of shit. Especially growing up, you know what I'm saying. So the experience was always there, but it's crazy because the way that shit hit him when he went to that place, man, that's the same fucking thing that happened to us, bro. Going to the boys club. We thought it was a dance, bro. Man, we went in there. No, this was a whole different crowd, bro. They had a whole circle right there banging up.
Slam dancing.
I was like, this shit is wild. We stayed for a while, about a good hour.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
And when did you and Baron kind of like start off? He's saying like around 88. Was y'all like around maybe about 85?
Like, no, I was at house probably about 85. Yeah, you know what? Like I remember like, man, when I was 10 years old, bro.
Because I'm just trying to add up like what the generations would pop. You know what I'm saying?
When I was 10 years old, this how I got a little freedom, right? When I was 10 years old, my tea lady died, right? So it was just me and my pops. So all of my homeboys, they became like my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My daddy didn't mind me going. My mom wasn't none of that shit, but my dad didn't mind me going there because they were dudes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They moms was at the crib, stuff like that. So he started letting me go to the center dances, TCRs. This is the first time I have never, outside of, you know, watching something on TV like the fucking Soul Train. I done went into a place, bro, and it's at TCRs.
Live
and it's
action.
a group of niggas, real music playing, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't know this is what we doing, people dancing with each other, shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you came out, and I don't know what year that was, you gotta probably Google that shit.
Did it shock you to see that going on in Corpus?
Hell yeah.
Because it was just basically like something you had seen on TV
Like
and
my
shit?
partners, you know, I'm adopted, so my parents were strict. You know what I'm saying? Especially the mother, you know what I'm saying? My partners, they had a little leeway, you know what I'm saying? So they had already done experienced the center dances and stuff like that. The high L codes and shit like that. I hadn't experienced none of that shit. But when I did, man, like, man, you literally all these pretty girls and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing everybody in junior high and high school here. You know what I'm saying? Wilding out, just having a good time. It's a nigga over here spinning records. not the records that I hear my dad and them that be playing, but this our shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas over here spinning some real shit, man.
Hell yeah.
And it was when the Egyptian Lover first came out, that's when I wrote my first rhyme. Because I wrote it to that. You know what I'm saying? I had wrote it to that. And man, like I had told you in like my personal interviews, man, I went to a Miller homecoming game, right?
Yeah.
You know, they had the homecoming dance, man. And in the dance, man, you know what I'm saying? The DJ gave the mic to, they said it was supposed to be a rap battle. I was like, what? A rap battle? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nothing outside of what I seen on TV. Man, it was Barron, Robert Wilson, and Chris Lewis, R.I.P. And it was Patrick Belfeld, Jimmy Gale, and Kenneth Lee. You know what I'm saying? And these are some like real names, man. I'm talking about some real names, bro, that's in this culture. Like, if you don't know where this shit started, if you don't know what like led this shit to make the eyes that watched them that started rapping to the eyes that watched them started rapping to the nigga the eyes you seen that till you started rapping to the eyes that watched you that stuff. I'm talking about this is where it came from, bro. Yeah. And it wasn't just, and these niggas is from the North. And it wasn't just niggas from the North, man. You know what I'm saying? You had AJ and you had Sylvester on the West Side. And I'm talking about niggas, if you remember LL Cool J first albums, nigga, this is who these niggas sound like. I'm talking about wordplay impeccable. And this is like at the beginning stages of this shit, man. It was like niggas really out here. And then, you know, after that came me, my relative Adrian that nobody know about. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in Dallas. He was one of the first rappers here. Damn. Nigga, we had female rappers and everything. Rutina. Nigga, we had Julie. And I'm talking about nigga say, you better come with your A game because they was very comical with they shit. These females, they was comical with they shit, meaning, nigga, that they would literally rap about you and talk about how bad your clothes look, your shoes, your hair, and everything. And these little heifers was bad.
Roxanne Shante,
you know, I'm talking about these little heifers was bad, bro. They were bad, man. And they were out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, came the Jeff Smiths and the Dragons and all these. That's when our era had came. You know what I'm saying? Me, the Fat Mans, and the guys in that era, man. You know what I'm saying? It was those guys, man. At that homecoming dance, man. When I seen them do that shit, that's when I really like, man. I'm finna write me a rap. You know what I'm saying? And I started rapping with my relative AJ. It's my partner pastor, man. Right now his name John. You know what I'm saying? Thank God he doing well now. He just beat cancer. You know what I'm saying? But he'll pastor now. He's one of look, man. I'm finna tell y'all some wild stuff, man.
Let's go
he's a pastor, right? Yeah. You know, he was one of the first rappers here in the city, man.
Oh shit.
You feel what I'm saying? You know
Adrian was there?
Yeah. No. This the dude John. John. Adrian, that was my relative. He stay in Dallas now. He was one of the, you know, he was one of the rappers that came through that was inspired by Pat Belfield and you know, see, Barron was already rapping before us. Robert Wilson was already rapping before us. And I had started rapping with them too. We were at house. I was in the 8th grade. They were in the 7th grade. We had started rapping with them too. But me and Adrian, we really was rapping. We was on the Run DMC type of stuff, switching back and forth. And one time we rapped for Barron. Now Barron, you know what I'm saying? He's elite. You know what I'm saying? He's like the cream of the crop really here in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because he had every element of hip hop. He could do it, from breakdancing to popping to dancing just regular to rapping to making beats to DJing. He was every element to tagging to doing clothes to every element to look whatever hip hop was, man, that they said it was the 5 elements of it. It was him. It was him, and he was a gangster. You know what I'm saying? It was him.
That element too.
And like he heard me and Adrian rap for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
The long lost element.
He thought we was live. You know what I'm saying? So he had put us down with him. But he used to write the songs, and he used to, you say this, you say this, you say this. And before you know it, my relative moved back to He moved back to Dallas, and it was just me and Baron. And when it became me and Baron, that's when I was just writing my own rhymes. He'll write his, I'll write mine. You know what I'm saying? But we still had this thing that we did where we switched up because they used to call us Run DMC. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And man, we had this one of the most like we would battle anybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, if it was a boys club dance or it was something, we'll go up on stage, they play the instrumental, and we'll put it like this. You don't even know we been practicing on you all week.
Yeah.
We done wrote verses and everything. Yeah. We've been practicing on you all week long, you and your little homeboy. Because everybody always had, it wasn't really like Sylvester them, they were solo. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, it was groups of people because that's what we seen from Run DMC.
So would you consider yourself like the first wave or like second wave of like Corpus?
I would really consider myself the first wave because you can literally say that because
there was nobody else doing it besides the people that
literally when I seen Patrick Belfeld and them, it wasn't like 3 months I was with Baron. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It wasn't like
2-3 years later.
No, it was like 4-5 months. I'm one of these niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I always say they the first wave because this is who I seen do this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you couldn't rap over those, look, a nigga, these niggas had beatboxers. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. These niggas had beatboxers because back then that was a part of the element of hip hop. You have to, as a rap group, man, you have to come with your beatboxers, bro. Because everywhere it wasn't no turntable. Nigga might catch you in the alley and want to go at it. Nigga might catch you on the basketball court and want to look at you. And guess what? You finna have a crowd around y'all, bro. I'm talking about a real crowd. Niggas will walk by you today. They'll walk by you today, but I'm talking about safe, man. Look, the rap game was so live back then, bro. Damn. On God, the rap game was so live like back then, nigga. If they knew you rapped, bro, they don't care. They was gonna make sure they was. If you at the dance, my nigga, they're gonna make sure y'all get the mic and rap, man. Yeah. They're gonna make sure y'all get put on, and we would, man, look, bro, we would all every time, and then on top of that. The main DJ, you probably heard people say his name, Bobby Lewis. Yeah. The DJ of all DJs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was the DJ, bro. I don't say, man, like this is even to this day, bro. Even to this day, man. Even to this day, I've never seen a better DJ, bro. Even to this day, man. I'm talking about. It's more than just spinning your favorite fucking records. Dog.
Yeah, facts.
When you're a DJ, bro.
What year was this guy right here?
This was in the 80s, bro.
See, I was punk rock.
That's what we're gonna get to. We're gonna try to figure out like the waves.
This was late 80s. This was late 80s. Yeah. This was mid late 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like a lot of people get it construed, and no disrespect, but I feel like a lot of people in Corpus felt like rap started in Corpus with the Folk on the Hustlers. And no disrespect to the Folk on the Hustlers. I fuck with them real tough, but we got to get the history correct. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about it is, it ain't no disrespect to them. The thing about it, man, we got to realize everything that helped Corpus Christi rap and expand was technology, bro. Yeah. Whether the quality of the music got better, access got better to different places and stuff right now, you know what I'm saying? Access to people looking at you, you know what I'm saying? It all got better over time. You know what I'm saying? Because we missed out on record deals. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You can ask everybody about Baron and Creon. We missed out on the record deal. You know what I'm saying? You can ask everybody about us. And this was when we were in high school. Damn. You know what I'm saying? 15 years old. So, just when I was saying like the element of it and how it was, man. Everybody, it was just encompassed in that, man.
Oh, hell yeah. When people, shit. I know exactly where you're coming from and everything, cause like I'm on the west side, you know what I'm saying? Is where I was.
That's what I was going to ask. What side was y'all coming from?
Growing up, you know what I'm saying? When I was young and everything, I grew up in the Cuarenta. You know
Already.
I went to Driscoll, I went to Miller, you know what I mean? And I always was into a punk rocker type shit, right? Because, you know, like, my dad was a drug dealer, dog, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he always had us going to Mexico, going to fucking Colorado, going to Chicago, going Iowa, going all over the fucking place as kids. So, you know, rock and roll and everything was what he listened to. So I listened to the update shit. So it was just only natural for me to skateboard and be a punk rocker and shit, right? And also, you know, I had to go to Miller. I had to go to Driscoll, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, hey, Cre, remember that movie theater over there off of, by Oak Park?
Yeah.
Man, I remember going over there as a kid to see some movies and shit, right? And it was like, bro, north side in the motherfucking house.
No. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, you talking about right there where Wieners and shit used to be. Yeah. You know,
Yeah, hey, bro, it was north side in the motherfucking house going over there to see the movies and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what he talking about? Freestyling outside in the motherfucking, in the game room, outside in the motherfucking, hey, bro, I was like, damn,
that bitch was lit, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, it's lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was popping, you know what I mean? But, like, my era, you know, like, what I come into the history of what I know, you know what I'm saying, is just the, like, you know, from the whole punk rock music scene, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always into all that, you know what I mean? These dudes were throwing shows at backyards, big old fucking punk rock shows and everything, right?
Yeah.
And you know, hip hop has always been there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know too much of who was doing it then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I know Creon, man, from the old school, you know what I'm saying? My brother O'Shea, his pops, you know what I'm saying? They were doing it from, man, they older than me, you know what I mean? So like, damn. I don't question them. You know
Richard,
what I mean?
Richard.
But as far as like
I feel like y'all was probably like the second generation, though, that came like probably like a little maybe like right behind them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the second generation, you know what I'm saying?
What's the age difference?
Like I'm about to be 46.
Oh yeah, so
I'm about to be 40. So I probably came right after y'all.
Yeah, so like,
man, it's say we got some like
it's crazy.
But like when I came into it, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Sammy G,
maybe 4, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe 4,
you know,
5,
like
really.
I don't know too much of his back pass or how he grew up or what. But when I came into it, he was the money man. He was the CEO of Happy
He was already like established and shit.
Yeah,
he knew the game.
Yeah, he had Happy Alone Records. Hey, bro, right downtown, across from the police station, there was an old school radio station, rock station.
Yeah,
man, we turned that whole shit into Happy Alone Records. Had all these studios.
This was downtown Corpus.
Hell yeah. That bitch was haunted too, bro. We'll be there all night, fucking freestyling and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where the parking lot is now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, fucking Carlos Core used to be there all the time. Rashid used to be there. They used to always be over there, man. Him and my brother were fucking freestyle their asses off.
That boy,
But see that, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's like first wave, second wave, third wave. You know what I'm saying, man? We Corpus Christi, bro.
Yeah,
we need to get it with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's tough. It's small. You know what I'm saying? We Mexicans, dog. So you know what I'm saying? And you know, like a lot of us do, we got fucking big egos, you know what I mean? We don't want to admit to shit, you know what I mean? But I tell it like it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I came from the old school. Bro,
but one of the early dudes that you were rapping with too, Richard.
Yeah. He's the first. You know, he could be considered. Richard could be considered like
the brown bomber.
Like I ain't gonna say first wave. I'm talking about like. What shit he could be, you know what I'm saying? Because he was at this time, man. Like, you know, it was Mexicans that was rapping at that time. We were all affiliated. Everybody was affiliated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was in SBS. You had Spades rapping, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You had Lynch Mob motherfuckers rapping.
I remember. I was
majority of motherfuckers that was rapping were all affiliated. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, you know, like nigga.
When I came back down and I was like. You know, I'm gangster disciple, folk nation, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, when I first came back from Illinois, everybody said throw up the fork, what they'll say, you up, crib, you
Forks
down,
up.
blood, and you side neutral. And I was like, hell nah, y'all got that shit fucked up.
I don't know nothing about that. I ain't never heard that.
Hey, we ran around with that shit, you know, in the early 90s when I came to fuck back, right? And fucking, like everybody out here, you know what I'm saying? I done lost my motherfucking topic, bro. The goddamn got hard like a motherfucker.
That gang shit.
Basically, and fucking Johnny Mook said fucking Happy Alone was the spot. He goes point blank and Gangsta Nip was doing some shady shit. In the studio.
Say, like them, like you know, them, like a lot of them dudes used to like when we really got into, you know. Boys was really out here hustling, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I kind of I was still rapping with Fat Man, but you know, when me and Fat Man was rapping, I really started hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we would rap sporadically, but we rapped. You know what I'm saying? We rapped, but we would rap sporadically. We wasn't. But the good thing about that, every time UGK came, we was on. You know what I'm saying? That was most definitely. If we weren't doing our own thing, every time they came, we was on. Or if somebody was throwing something, they wanted us there. So we pop out.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what?
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of time doing that hustling era, it was a spot on the block called the Players Club. You know what I'm saying? All them boys was running through there. Point Blank, Nip, goddamn, just shit. 38 special, goddamn, motherfucking, what's that nigga name?
Point Blank talked about it on that song Gangsta Nip, Small Town Killers.
Small Town Killer, yeah. You know, they come through through the north side, you know what I'm saying? To make their little bridge, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, when they came here, a lot of them didn't want to leave, bro. A lot of them didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Northside used to be live as fuck. I'm telling you, I grew up over there, bro. I remember, you know, the cuts, you know what I'm saying, 9 o'clock at night, ain't nobody going over there. You know what I'm saying? The laws wouldn't even go over there, bro. It was a party, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was live, man. I tripped the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, because I grew up with it. I didn't give a fuck. They used to, everybody when I was a kid, they used to call me crazy ass Mexican.
You can literally go home. Back then, you can literally go home like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
God,
hey,
literally go. I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, I'm talking about shit like,
Because I'm guessing too, the punk scene was probably popping way before.
It was. So was it like mixed with punk?
Yeah. It was a punk scene. It's always been hard here.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The y'all go to the same
venues and stuff like that. Have we played in the same venues? Or
were the punk rockers going to the rap and were the rappers going to the?
Nah.
Well,
it was the same.
No, not really.
Not
really.
It wasn't like that because, like I'm telling you, when there's like that place E&J's, they had the drop in zeros. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had all these punk rock bars. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the way it was, you know what I'm saying, like there's just separation.
Yeah.
We're not because of race or whatever.
Yeah, they just were
just the genre of music.
Genre of music. That's all that shit is.
Slam dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he said we went into that motherfucker and everybody was fucking pushing each other, slamming each other around.
It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
I seen this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people from the hood try to go in there and they want to be like trying to target niggas out. But it's slam dancing. They ain't really trying to hit you, but they hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Because they swinging this shit around. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
But if you try to fucking fight with them, the whole show turned against that motherfucker, right? You know what I'm saying? I seen hood
and when they fall, you help them up.
Yeah,
when they fall, you help them up.
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We didn't get fucked. The same motherfucker that elbowed you can knock you down and pick you up and hug you. You know what I'm saying? It was non-personal.
I don't know. I knew some white boys that wasn't helping your ass back up. You was on the floor. Oh, you better get the fuck up fast.
Hey, you said white boys on the cool.
Well, that's punk rock for me at that age was number white boys. I didn't know too many Mexicans that were doing punk rock.
Check it out. When we were punk rockers back in the day, they had gangs type shit. There was a crew called Sharp, Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice Systems. You know what I'm saying? They had another one called Ash, American Skinheads. There were races. They had,
the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
This is in the 80s, late 80s?
Yeah.
Punk rockers?
Late 80s, mid 80s. It was like, that's the way it was, you know what I'm saying? And like, I went to all those fucking shows. I'm also from the hood. My dad sold fucking drugs. Yeah. I know about all the hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like to fucking do this other shit.
That was just part of the scene that you,
you know what I'm saying? I was different. You know what I mean?
Lifestyles, everything. You know what I'm saying? The way you probably
but check it out. Like that punk rock music scene and shit like that. Like when I was involved with that, we were close and ties with the Austin music scene. I mean, we had people down here like Green Day, straight up before Green Day. You know, it's famous, bro.
Basket case shit.
They came to Johnny Land. Remember that?
Hey, no, check it out. When we're young kids, I'm talking about fucking. This was about, I want to say about 89 or something like that. Fucking, they had Green Day come down here. My homeboy.
What was that tour called?
You know what? It wasn't, take that back. It was like about 94 when I was already knowing about hip hop and my brother was rapping. Fucking, they brought, you know what was it? 94? It had to be in the 80s. But my nigga Jesse Sachs, I wish I could bring that nigga down, you know what I'm saying? he brought Green Day.
Damn.
And they kicked back and they party here for a while, bro. You know what I'm saying? For about a couple of months, you know what I'm saying? After the show.
Yeah.
You know, they were just punk rockers. You know, everybody
Yeah.
he brought down from California and different places would just hang out, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the way the music scene was. Fucking
Just
few
like
months.
the same way he's saying that Nip and
They check it out. A few months later, they take off. They have to go do a show. Then I see them come out on the Conan and Brian show, dog. And now Green Day's in motherfucking
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We hung out with them, you know what I'm saying? That's how the punk rock scene was here back in the day. And a lot of motherfucking famous people came by from the punk rock scene.
And then that Hollywood just on some chilling shit type shit.
Chilling, though, because that's the way the music scene was here back in the day. But when it flipped, when I noticed going to this E&J's that I showed up to all the time, what the fuck? It says the G and A or Z. That's when I knew shit was changing.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's when the shift came around, you know what I'm saying? And that's when Happy Alone Records and, you know what I'm saying? They were like what everybody and we all knew. And if you were in the rap game back in the day, you know what I'm saying? From Dusty, when he had, what is it? Tall ass midgets.
he got some stories, bro.
You know
They
what
got
I'm
some
saying?
shit.
When they used to do producing music and everything, when they used to go to the Happy Alone studios, everything, everybody went through that shit. Like Johnny was saying, it was wild over there at the fucking studios. You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy Paul, you know what I'm saying, who recorded everybody. That dude right there, he can tell you a lot of fucking stories. He even traveled with DJ Kane all around the world and shit. Fucking crazy, man. DJ Kane was fucking all a part of that Happy Alone shit. He was known as Little J.
Damn. There's a lot of history right here, man. I love that shit. Hell yeah.
And out of
Hey, this
Corpus
is all
Christi.
new to me, bro.
This is all
And I
Corpus
love this
Christi.
shit. Man, I'm glad we're talking about this. Oh, you're talking about it. Hell yeah.
For sure, shit.
Yeah, hey, you know, like you're talking about, you know, like well, everybody's confused, you know, like who started what and what. There's just levels of this stuff, man.
Exactly. That's what.
When we lived in La Ramada, bro, my brother was doing all the rapping stuff. I was into the gang shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was all about. I remember these dudes come knocking at the door, right, and I look at them and I see it's these rapper guys. I say, "Hey, one, your rapper friends are here."
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, dog, it was Four Corner Hustlers. They went and go ask my brother, "Hey, we're going to start this rap, group. It's going to be called Four Corner Hustlers. You know, what do you think about that name?" You know what I'm saying? And like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, my brother's like, "Hey, cause we're gangster disciples out in Illinois, so you could look this shit up. There's an organization called Four Corner Hustlers.
Yep.
My brother tells them, "Hey, I mean, it sounds live, it's a good ass shit, but nationwide, you know what I'm saying, you will have to deal with, people thinking you're affiliated with these people. But hey, they ran with it, and it is what it is. Four Corner goes hard.
Another history lesson like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
All these niggas, my boys.
Another thing.
That's all I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You said they would knock into on the door. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him with the LA shakedown.
Huh?
Hit him with the LA shakedown.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about.
I feel say another thing that changed, a Corpus Christi rap game, as the scenery of it is, access to money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, the more
exactly.
more boys was hustling, the more boys got to hustling, a lot of more dudes who wanted to rap.
Put money behind people who rap and shit like that.
Put money behind people who rap. More people who was hustling started rapping. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boys was getting their own money. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And they got something to say about who they are and what they is. You know what I'm saying? So that changed the landscape. That actually put a lot of good talent. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it actually showcased a lot of people who we might have not seen.
Yeah,
you know what
real.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had access to money, or other people had access to money to help them out, because that's one of the things I had seen over time. You know what I'm saying? Even with myself, that shit. The more money I had access to, the more people wanted to work with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The more I was around, the more I was around, the more they seen me rapping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Right before when we was staying together, when I was staying with Shonda and them, when he was always around back then, I had just took a break from it again. You know what I'm saying? When I found out I was on the run, y'all know Big O with the tires, Orlando. Big O, he had big old tires.
Oh,
Where's it at?
Dude, used to be down Ayers.
It used to be
right
down
Ayers?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. He passed away. a while back, but he had one. He was you know, I had a little like a song out called "I'ma Shine, I'ma Show," right? You know, I always made music for the hood. You know what I'm saying? When I did stuff, so anybody who would have access, you had to be around. And majority of everybody that had access to it was the hood. You know what I'm saying? Outside of my partners that I had gave it to outside of the hood. And that song, you know, damn, that song was that motherfucker was so live that like Orlando wanted to put so much motherfucking money behind me that I couldn't do it because I had just found out I was on the run.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just found out I was on the run, man. And I couldn't
take that money and knew you was gonna get locked up.
I couldn't take that money and do what it do. And do, and you know, and at that time, right before that time too, that's why I tell everybody I met Flat at that time, man, at the barbershop around that time, man. It was right there by the wall bangers on Staples. It was a little barbershop right there that this lady had, and my partner, I can't think of that nigga name, man. And I walked in there because he had heard the song, you know what I'm saying? I had walked in there, and Flat was sitting in his seat. And he was like, Daddy Cre, man, I heard, I ain't know you rap, man. I heard your CD. I was like, yeah. And plus, you know, at that time, I was always freestyling too. You know what I'm saying? I was always freestyling. You know what I'm saying? I was on a lot of Bub stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was always on a lot of Bub stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always freestyling. Or like with Measy, or Robert Moore and all them. You know what I'm saying? I was always freestyling, bro. And I was like, yeah, man, you know. And Flat was sitting in the seat, and Flat had asked me, man. And you know, a lot better witnessed everything. I said, I don't do no motherfucking line. Flat had asked me, he said, hey man, you rap? I was like, yeah, I rap. He said, what do you rank yourself in Texas? I said, probably top 5. Damn. And then he said, what do you rank yourself in Corpus Christi? I said, I'm number 1 off the top. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm number 1. Ain't nobody rapping. Ain't nobody better than me. But at that time, like, I was concentrated in. I was already, you know, I was in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I was like literally concentrated in. So at that time, I ain't think nobody was, man. I'm from this. Like really, this ain't something like when it came with me when it's rapping. I'm from this. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. It go back to him being like one of the first ones, bro. I'm when hip hop started. All the elements of it. I'm like literally. That's why I still rap today. Yeah. I'm from this. Like literally. Yeah. If I'm tapped in and I'm bagged in and I ain't got and I'm concentrated in, bro, I'm gonna give you pressure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you hell. At the age of 51, I'm gonna give you pressure. Hell you know what I'm saying? If I'm concentrated and locked in, right now I'm not locked in or nothing like that. But I had told Flat, I said, I'm number 1 in Corpus. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really. I already heard of Four Corner Hustles. I actually had seen one of their videos. You know what I'm saying? With my partner, one of my partners was in it. God damn, what's that nigga name, man?
Was it the Chop Chop on 20? Was it that
I
video?
think it was. Black dude was in it, man.
Singing the hook.
Singing?
What's that nigga name, man?
Big tall black dude?
No, not him. It was another. One of my other partners was in it.
Already.
And he just got out the penitentiary last year sometime. But Doug, my partner Doug, he was in the video. And I was like, damn, that song. I was like, I fucked with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, for me, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard them, bro, I was like, man, these like one of the hardest group of Mexicans I done heard like in a long time. You know what I'm saying? From like when it started, I like, especially as a collective, because majority of the time everybody was rapping by themselves. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I come from group rapping before I was ever a solo rapper. You know what I'm saying? Even though I started like, but I really come from a group rapper. So I was like, damn, a group of these niggas rapping like this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? So that really good. And then, you know, of course, Flat doing his thing and stuff like that. So I always, you know, respect due to them, bro. Real shit.
Hell yeah, they go hard.
R.I.P. Flatline, man.
R.I.P. For sure, man. For sure, man.
That's my boy, though, for real.
Man, we gonna do a giveaway, y'all. We got some stuff we got here from a smoke shop that homie Freak works at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they want us to drop the name, but we got some. What is this stuff called? Let's see what we got we can give away.
It's called medication.
Yeah, basically some legal medication you can find at your local smoke shop.
Some legal medication you can find at your local smoke shop. So if anybody wants this, share the video right now. The next person that I see, share the video. We got a whole box of shit over here. We'll put a package together and then we'll send it out to you. So next person to share the video, we'll say who it is, or we'll inbox you, and then we'll put a package together, and wherever you located at, if you in Corpus, you not in Corpus, we'll send you the package with, put together some of the stuff we got up in here, shit, for damn show. We got a whole bunch of shit, like some cookies, all types of shit up in
Indoor
there.
room.
Gushers. Got some flour in there, some vapes.
Some chocolate Delta 8 cookies.
Damn, look at this big
All types
motherfucker
of
right
shit.
here.
So yeah, next person to share this shit, we'll put together a little package and give it to you. Shit.
Moon Man.
Yeah, and go follow us on Instagram and TikTok for sure.
Y'all better pick
Well,
right.
yeah,
too.
the next person on TikTok, we'll give you something as well. Whatever
Yeah.
he just said for that share on Facebook, go to TikTok and go like the page or whatever it's called. Was it
Share it,
Riding High
man.
Podcast? I believe that's what it is. So look that up and we'll throw you a little care package too. Fucking
Shout out Arson
Instagram
Banks.
as well.
For sure.
Yeah, shout out Arson Banks. Shout out everybody from the Riding High
Shout out
Podcast.
Pete Luna. Shout out Roxanne Marie. See y'all
Shout out
too,
Drew.
man.
Drew out there fucking
New
chasing
York,
that dream,
New
man.
Jersey.
Shout out Supreme Training.
R.I.P. Devious shirt.
Yeah, I made one. Yeah.
She said she has it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Live.
Damn.
Shit, we had Vic
crazy.
make like
That's
I don't
crazy,
even
bro.
remember how many fucking shirts back in 2009.
Yeah, yeah.
He
A
said
bunch
I
of
wore
3C
it. I wore
shirts.
it when I met Ghostface.
So Vic, when did you start like AOne Records?
AOne Records. Yeah, that was shortly after I had AOne Custom Clothing.
Already.
Yeah, like it's time. And I wake up the next day, you know, I see the shirt on the coffee table. And I'm like, damn, I did that. Fuck it, I put it on, and I went to go score some drone shit. And homeboy was like, damn, you made that shirt? Like, hell yeah. He's like, make me one.
Oh shit.
I was like, you paid for this? He's like, hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you know what? From this point on, I'm gonna start doing it. You know, it soothed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
hell
able to
yeah.
sleep. You know, and I
Hell
thought,
yeah.
So let me jump in right there on that soothing you part. So we would be in Beeville doing rap battle events and Vic sitting at the fucking table doing custom shirts on the fucking spot
Yeah.
while we're doing rap battles, bro.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Hey,
By the end of the fucking night, he
Damn.
got your shirt ready, let it dry type shit.
it was crazy, man. I get invited to the Yellow Rose during rap shows and everything. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, you know, you want to post up and sell your bar? Ain't nobody thinking about buying a shirt, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, I show up to the bar with about $40. I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Ain't nobody
yeah.
gonna buy my shirts. You know what I'm saying? My shirts were like $30, $40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, fuck it. I did it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Man, and by the end of the night, $600-700.
Damn.
Hey, bro, I see people come in there, they'll trip out, buy a shirt that they like, you know what I'm saying? Because I already had some pre-made, you know what I mean? Because we at the bar, I didn't want to make them on the spot, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers will buy a shirt. A couple of motherfucking minutes later, I see them making it run. You know how people be making runs in the club?
Yeah.
They wearing the shirt already. I'm like, God damn. They were looking at me like this. Like, that's what's up.
That's
what's
right.
up.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And I invited more and more to places like that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the AOne custom clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's fucking
Miguel
badass.
Blanco put that bitch on Front Street in front of
do you
everybody.
not do
Texas
that
Battle
anymore?
League fucking
I still do it.
battles
Yeah.
that he was having, he was wearing Vic shit.
And, you know, I mean, you remember that time? Remember that clothing line, Mesquite?
Yeah, hell yeah.
At that time, you know, Mesquite was popular, right?
Yeah,
and I
hell
was
yeah.
doing similar to what their work was. And some clothing lines and some clothing stores in the mall at the time, they wanted to carry my shit, but they were like, you had to be able to supply, you know, 180 stores across America. And I was like, damn, I paint
Doing it all yourself.
Yeah, I do all this by hand, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, which brings you to that question you asked me, you know what I'm saying? I still do shirts. You know what I'm saying? I still do that shit. You know what I'm saying? For people who ask me and everything.
Fuck yeah.
But I'm going to create a line that's called A1 Clothing that I already have pictures that I can still screen and mass produce. That way, in case I ever get offered a deal like that again, I'm able to supply these stores. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm going to bring back some of the classic artworks that I did. You know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to put a tag on there that says, you know, like, if you want to get in contact with the artist himself, you know what I'm saying, you know, like to get a personal design, the price is going to be $100 and up, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be a personal design from the artist himself. And also be able to feature other local artists on my clothing line, whether they want to get down with it and make clothes too, you know what I'm saying? They could also be able to, you know, have their, you know, hey, you know what? I like this artist, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a design from him, you know what I'm saying? So those shirts would be at that price, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the name got popping, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, I mean, Miguel Blanco, you know what I'm saying? The frequent thing, put that on Front Street still to this day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was it was like in his intro or some shit. I forgot how he used to say it. Like,
because of him, I sold shirts in Australia, bro. You know what I'm saying? I sold shirts in England, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You were the one who did all his shirts?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Can you say something, if I ain't mistaken, about y'all Peyton and Selena on the...
Yep.
Yeah.
On, what's the name of that?
Talk about that one. Was it on Port? Is it on Airs or Port?
It's on...
Appliance Smart? Is that what it's called?
Port. It used to be an old school place called Metal Tercos. You know what I'm saying? It was a furniture store. Then
the gas department?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was like...
You did that, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
let's talk about that, though.
I was 18 years old at the time, right? And I was at the time I was
that's how long that thing
was. It like right when Selena died, or was it like afterwards?
I say like about 2
Hey,
weeks,
didn't that make the news or something, bro? Did you get interviewed or something?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was your ugly ass. I remember that, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Now fucking with her. I remember that, man. Real shit. Like, dog, I remember that.
I remember the motherfuckers.
We did. The news was there. Some fucking Spanish show called Talk Coffee showed up. We did an interview with them.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. In the beginning, it was because we were into graffiti, right? So I was at the time fucking up, and Ray High School had busted me and my brother, man, because, you know, like I'm talking about, this is the time when we started graffiti up, right? So, you know, I mean, even Merc from the KSA, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, and our homeboy Roy and everybody, you know what I'm saying, they were also in the school with us. And we got kicked out. We got busted for all this shit, you know what I mean? So I couldn't go to school no more, and they ended up giving my brother alternative or SOGC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it was a time Selena passed away. He's already at SOGC, right? And his grade works were good. So the teachers were like, you know, why are you even here? And he's like, because I graffiti.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, I want to paint a dedication to Selena and this and that, right? And like he convinced them, bro. AOne straight up convinced them out of SOGC. And they started a project for him, right? And he comes home talking about, hey, they're going to let us paint a Selena mural, and this and that. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? They're going to give us the wall, let's go. You know what I mean? So, like, I was all about just let's go graffiti, right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they gave us that wall. We had fucking, like, banks and lawyer firms, and everybody donated us money, all kinds of shit. It was wild, bro.
Tight.
They bought like all the paint and everything for you.
They bought all the paint. And because we're graffiti artists, right? And we did it in 3 days. And that's why, like, you know, they go back.
You said this was like 2 weeks after Selena passed away?
It was like 2 to 3 weeks after she had passed.
Damn.
It was recent because check this out. At the time, I was working for Johnny Land, right? This old school fucking And the fucking one of the guys, dude, he was our manager, dude, or some shit, was like connected with the Selena family and everything, right? So we were at Selena's house when she had passed away.
No shit.
I didn't know she was gonna pass away that day. You know what I'm saying? I was remember fucking de-weeding her goddamn fucking or her garden and shit like that, and by the swimming pool pulling out motherfucking weeds and shit like that. And remember thinking like, damn, Selena's motherfucking crib, right?
Yeah.
We on our way back to the motherfucking Johnny Land, right? And we hear over the radio Selena passed, and fucking that guy that we're riding with, he answers his fucking phone, and we're like, what the fuck? That's right there. We pulled off to the side of the freeway and it was right there at Days Inn. We're like,
Yeah.
Damn. It was a fucking trip and shit, right? But you know, like, I mean, that was around the motherfucking time. Then, you know, I'm going to school. You know, I mean, I had just got kicked out of school. That's why I was working.
Oh,
My brother
yeah.
comes home talking about, hey, you know what? They're gonna give us a mirror. So I'm like, fuck it, let's paint it. You know what I'm saying? And we painted the motherfucking mirror, and then we did it in 3 days. And you know, like people donating and everything.
Yeah.
Random people, bro. Cause we there at night, just doing it, right?
Yeah.
Spray painting and shit. And people will pull up with their cars and they'll turn the lights on. They're like, do you need lights? We're like, hey, we're graffiti artists. We do this shit every day and night. We do this shit day and night. We don't need light, you know, clowning and shit, right? And these people will fucking bring us food and they'll give us money. We're like, Allah,
Damn.
that's what's up, bro.
Hell yeah.
So, like, I mean, even with that, the city protected that wall.
Yeah.
Like, still to this day, like, can nobody paint over that wall? You know, like all the other businesses that been there,
Yeah.
they can't paint over that wall. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron's had got a hold of me. The last business that was there was Aaron's.
Already.
They had got a hold of me, and they wanted me to redo the wall because the city got some protection on the wall, and that nobody could touch the wall unless it's the original artists themselves. My brothers passed away, and my homeboy Abel passed away. Cause there was 3 of us. You know what I'm saying? Like Abel, you know what I'm saying, was one of the homeboys that helped out and everything, but he was also one of the guys that was all part of all the interviews, and you know we recognize him to this day, you know, R.I.P. But I want to do something with that wall, you know what I'm saying. I got a hold of that homeboy Dax, that graffitis and shit.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Oh, Dax.
I seen him the other day.
Yeah.
I seen him the other day at Stripes.
Check this out. I want to get with him, and I want to get with some other local artists, you know what I'm saying, and recreate that wall again with
Hell
Selena
yeah.
and with, you know, all the local artists passed away for that line. You know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying? Put them all up on there on some memorabilia stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah, that'd be live.
I'm gonna try that, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I wonder what they worked out for the wall where Mark is at right now, because they took everything around it. Remember,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it was something
and
about
they just
that.
left him solo on there. I don't know what it was, but shit, I'm
Something
glad that
about
was still there.
the style and the graffiti,
Yeah.
the letters is like gang related.
That's what they were saying.
They
That's
left his
what I
face
heard. I
basically and
can't-
took everything else off.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
left his face.
I mean,
which
I
is cool
can't.
shit.
Yeah, and also that like is because it was the insurance people who said that. It wasn't the city. It was that.
Oh, the ones that go and check out the building and shit.
Yeah, because the owners of the place, I guess they were fucking getting their building reinsured or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
And the graffiti wasn't gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, they weren't gonna fucking insure the building if it had those letters on there. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, it
Target making stuff.
you know, it's some bullshit. You know the way it goes. But I mean, if I'm correct, that's what it was. Yeah, but
I'll tell them.
Yeah, but that would be dope to have like a memorial like
Hell
that
yeah,
for
would be.
everybody included. You know.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, I think I'll be able to make it happen since, you know, like they have a protection on it, and I'm one of the original artists.
Yeah.
Or the last artist. That way, you know, whoever I put a part of it, you know what I'm saying, they're legendary, you know what I'm saying?
You're giving
Yeah,
your blessings
hell
for
yeah.
them to
Yeah, you
do
know what I
it.
mean? Like, they're forever gonna be remembered, you know what I mean? It's-
Sure, he'd be down to do that.
And he's already on that level, you know what I'm saying? Jeremy, he's already doing that with his art already, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's very talented. Bro,
Shit,
you know
that
what I'm
boy's beautifying the city.
saying? Like a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what, I mean, I wanted Merc to do it. I had talked to Merc about it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Shit, like a month and a half before, he had just come on Bell's podcast, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
You know, and he had tagged up the wall that I had in there, you know, and I thought it was fucking dope. Like, I knew, you know, I follow
Fuck
Merc's
yeah.
fucking everything Merc does. Like, I seen all that shit. Like, he's fucking, he's that story that you're telling about your brother. Merc is living that story. You know, he was living that story as well, but, you know, his own path.
Fuck yeah, he was.
And,
Fuck yeah, he was.
You know, just him signing that wall, like, was like, I cherish that little piece. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
like, that shit's,
Yeah, I mean, that's
crazy.
Like,
Rest
straight
in
up.
peace, Mark Rock, man.
R.I.P. Mark Rock, dog.
Yeah,
That's my brother, dog.
real shit.
Shout out to G, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, that nigga, they can tell you, dog, like, that who he is, what he is, dog, that's my brother A1's energy, dog. Like, all those guys that my brother, like, my friends are straight up gangsters, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gangsters, dog. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are either dead or prison. You know what I'm saying? And when my brother passed, all his homeboys, dog, are my homeboys now, dog. But those niggas, dog, are the niggas that are out here today, dog. That's y'all niggas, dog, that even in this music shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From like, hey, my nigga Green, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, dude, fucking, I know fucking Gotti Green Dot since that nigga was about 10, maybe 9 years old, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because his brother Bobby was trying to get down with the gang, right?
Yeah.
And Bobby was he was like, his little youngster, dog. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga got heart, bro.
Shit,
you know
shout out OG Bobby.
Yes,
OG
sir.
Bobby like a motherfucker.
He
You know what
home.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he
like,
home for
He
real.
home. He home.
but all those guys, you know what I'm saying, and like Roy from KSA, you know what I'm saying,
shout out my dog
which
Roy,
is Neil's brother.
Yeah,
from the Nets,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, those are all my brother's homeboys, dog. You know what I'm saying? He left me great motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell
dude,
yeah.
like that's what, like, you know, I could rap. I wrote songs with OTK, dog, my brothers, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the movement right now, you know, because what you asked about AOne Records, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, doing that, the shirts and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I like my brother Bub G, right? He motherfucker goes hard than a motherfucker, right? And I was like, I'm gonna get a motherfucking studio, dog.
Already.
I'm gonna record your ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when I bought the studio, dog, from my nigga, what's his name? Mingo. You know Mingo, Tone's homeboy from 361 Records?
Yeah.
Okay, I bought it from Mingo, you know what I'm saying? And I got the studio together, you know what I'm saying? And like, I want to record my nigga Bub G. But then fucking Bub G want to bring everybody in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Bub G brings, right here, man, Daddy Cre, you know what I'm saying? Cre, man, you know what I'm saying? Brought the Wave Gods to me. And that's when I met my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because I was started that AOne record stuff, you know what I'm saying? I started doing the music because, you know, Bub G, instead of me recording him, he had me recording everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I recorded him too, you know what I'm saying? But
I still got that A1 shirt.
hell yeah.
Then when I went to the balloon release,
Yeah.
remember I went to the balloon release? I
Yeah.
still got that shirt.
Yeah, I was doing AOne Records going hard, right? And that's what I got the name Chavez Jackson because Willie Nichols, my hair was long, you know what I'm saying? And he'd tell me I looked like Chavez from Young
Guns.
And I was like, well, what about-
Chavez.
And I was like, well, where did Jackson come in? He's like, could you great like the motherfucking Jacksons, nigga? I was like, all right, nigga, that's his shit. I was live, man. You know what I'm saying? So my engineer name and
I was gonna say that was another alias on
Yeah,
Facebook.
Chavez Jackson.
boy
That's
had-
the other
that boy had
alias, you know what I'm saying?
another-
Like,
that
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But that's how it got down, you know what I'm saying? I started doing the A1 records, you know what I mean? And when he talking about wearing the A1 shirt at the balloon release, you know, my son, he passed away when he graduated, you know what I'm saying? And that fucked me up, man. I pulled back for a little bit and Bub G started doing it, you know what I'm saying? He started going hard on it, you know what I'm saying? He started recording everybody, started producing everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you know, like, after like 2 years of sitting back, you know what I'm saying, being in pain, you know, because the nigga depressed, I jumped back in, you know what I'm saying, to A1 Records to the fullest, repping with OTK, man, you know what I'm saying? We started going hard, you know what I'm saying? Started recording with everybody, started fucking with Gangsta Nip again, like what we're talking about, fucking with K Reno, fucking with RIP, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking, the sensei, you know what I'm saying? Man.
Where does Mackie and T come in?
Mackie and T, that's my brother O'Shea, man, that's Richard's son.
That's my
what we're
partner's
talking about.
son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just know y'all mentioned those three always all together.
Hell yeah, because
That boy up.
when we started doing the A1 records, when I had it at my crib, you know, and Creon and Jacoby and Willie and everybody would come over, you know what I'm saying, and we'll be there all
That
night
was
recording
water,
music, man. I got a lot of music, man, some shit in the archives, and O'Shea, man, that motherfucker goes hard, man. That dude's from another world,
If you call
bro.
my phone right now,
Yeah.
you know who's gonna be on there
Thank you, baby.
when you call my phone?
Huh.
O'Shea.
Yeah.
You call my phone right now. You know whose song's gonna go off, and it's been like that for maybe the past 3 years.
Damn.
Same song, O'Shea.
Yeah, which one is it? SSK?
Shit, nah, it's that Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Oh, dropped it, man.
Man, say man, let me tell you,
Hey.
man, this look. If there was ever somebody
Hey.
that needed a spotlight, man, that ever in the city, look, man, he's one of them ones, bro.
Real shit.
I swear to God, he is one of them ones that separates himself a rest from everybody, bro. Yeah. He's really one of them ones, man. That boy's and
he's it, bro.
Every time I do get a chance to talk to his pops, and it's not a lot, but when I do, I let him know, man. Have you ever heard your son, man?
Right.
Because he's his dad 2.0. I always say that he's his dad 2.0, man, because his daddy cold.
Hell yeah.
But that boy, man, he has some of the most immaculate wordplay, visual lyricism, man.
He's an artist, bro. He's an artist, man.
Exactly, bro.
Artist,
I'm talking about, man.
This world, man.
He could literally have the ability to be like with the right back in a J. Cole, bro.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
For real. With the lyricism that don't have to push that nigga, I'm this super thug or anything. I'm just killing you really off of lyricism and just being a real nigga all the way around. I don't have to front or nothing like that. Yeah. You hear the boy, man, ain't nobody fucking.
Hey, that nigga, man, fucking. You can find him on SoundCloud. Ichabod Crane III.
Ain't nobody fucking with that.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he goes hard on the motherfucker, bro. And
ain't nobody fucking with that.
He started the Mac ENT. He's had that since he was a kid with Bud's brother Deuce. And when I was recording him, you know what I'm saying, he accepted me into his Mac ENT group. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that got the right to use it, along with Deuce. You know what I'm saying? That's where that Mac ENT come from, man. You know, we waiting on O'Shea to come back, bro.
That's my dude, man.
When that nigga come back, bro, Ichabod Crane III, oh my lord.
That boy, that's cold, man. He's one of the, man, lyricists for me in the city. He's easily top 2, if not 1. Lyricist.
See, one.
Because I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, he don't rap as much as he do. He do get to get it in with Gino, but man, that boy Jacoby is a different.
Oh, Jacoby go hard in the.
He's a different rapper, bro. He don't have to. He don't. He's one of them niggas that don't have. He's one of them niggas that don't have to promote the bullshit and nothing like that.
Hey,
that nigga really.
He an artist too.
That nigga's the artist, bro. If he just had the right backing, right backing.
Man, the music I got in my motherfucking studio from him right now. Oh my God.
My partner Gino, he moved to Houston, but one thing that I loved about our group is that Gino know how to cater. He has we put it like this. We've been together so long. We build a sound. We built a sound that this is Wave God Supreme.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't,
day,
and you know if you heard one of these beats, there's only one entity that beat is coming from. That sound is coming from, and that's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's Gino's sound, man. And I'm talking about when he's on a beat, it's hip hop, bro. It's not, man. Look, man. Yeah. I'm talking about this. It's real hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he could really be up there with some of the elite beat makers. You know what I'm saying?
And I recorded these niggas.
I'm talking about,
I recorded my
not
brothers,
only that,
man.
and not only that, he raps too. And he's unorthodox, man. He has a style that's like you're not gonna hear nobody with this style, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's like poetry when he rap. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I tell him, I'm like, man, you must was in love or something. I'm like, how you saying this to this girl? I just be like, man, it just crazy how you put these words together. But goddamn it, O'Shea and Jacoby, when it comes to lyricism, man, lyricism. I'm not talking about this trap music shit or nothing like that. I'm talking about real rap,
art,
bro.
Man. Like
the art of it, man.
Of it,
These two are my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. I have favorite trap rappers here in the city who has good wordplay. Yeah. And that's the only reason why, not necessarily the only reason why I like it, but that's the reason why I like it. Because a lot of these niggas saying regurgitated shit. And they saying the same thing what another nigga saying, but it's some here that really got a visual wordplay for the shit that make it, the beat good and the motherfucking song good. So it's all good.
Hell yeah. O'Shea off that Mac shit, dog. That's why he asked with the Mac shit, nigga. That's why I got with that Mac ENT. So
Man,
we represent that shit every day.
That drop dead
You know what I'm
gorgeous,
saying?
man.
With the OTK and A1, man. But holding that shit the fuck down, man. When I was doing that, like I said, man, I got to record my brothers, man. He ain't lying. When
You got some, I think I heard some Gotti Green tracks over there before.
I got
some unreleased.
Unreleased like a motherfucker.
Shit, that's what we shot. We shot, what's that Wave Guard video we shot over there? We shot a video in there too.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
Shit, I don't even know. Let me go in my archive.
For real.
Go in my archive.
Yeah, we shot it there.
We shot motherfucking video in that motherfucker at the crib, at the studio.
For sure, while he pulling that up, man, we gonna go through some of this memorabilia that I collected over the years, man. Shit, I got a whole bunch of CDs, DVDs, books, and just a whole bunch of different shit. We'll go through a little bit of it. Shit, let's see what I got right here.
We're giving these away too?
Nah,
Next person to share. Next person to share
I want that.
and tag 5 friends.
You got the ESG.
Start off with the ESG Kingish.
Man.
I got this straight from ESG himself. He came to Corpus to do an in-store signing whenever we had the store in the trade center called The Plug, mixtapes and urban apparel. He came. He was doing like a Kingish
release.
Yeah, he did the concert at night, and he did the in-store signing and meet and greet during the day at the Plug, and then later that night we did the concert later at Club Live 2015.
This is a good one right here. Both of them.
See, I got. Oh shit.
Yep.
We'll go through this one first because I didn't even know what the second one was. Okay, the first one is the Big Pokey Dope Game 2000, Still Sealed. I got this from Jaleel in King's Flea Market, I think like in 2019 when I was in Houston. This one that I'm finna pull up right here, this is crazy because I didn't even know. I knew I had it, but I didn't know it was official like this. The last Big Pokey CD, Big Pokey Sensei, signed by Big Pokey himself.
What you doing with that? You giving that away?
No.
You got you got to share and tag 5 people.
Nah, this is just my personal collection, y'all. None of this is being given away. This is just my personal collection.
Oh, bro, I finna snap. I finna pay for it. As a matter of fact, I'm like, there's nowhere in the world.
Yeah, so the Big Pokey Sensei album signed by Big Pokey himself. It was like a package that I bought. I don't know how much. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it came with like the CD and the T-shirt, like some stickers and stuff like that.
Man, that's live.
I got first one I go through. I got a SPM Power Moves that I bought from Dope House Records here at the Trade Center. They I think they still, I don't know if they still got a store in the Trade Center, but they had a store in the Trade Center. I went through there and I bought an SPM Power Moves signed. No, it's not signed, but it's still sealed. I think it's an original one. It might be a reprint, but I'm not too sure. I also got a Flatline Dead Man Walking, still sealed.
What year is it?
This one is 2003,
2.
And I want to say 3, but I can't remember.
Open it.
2003.
2003, right?
Yeah, 2003. Bloody Money Music. Hell yeah. Man, I got so much. We'll hop back up in it in a minute.
Man, that Klondike Cat
That
right
flip.
there, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, that flip.
SBC.
Klondike Cat. The Lyrical Lion.
The Lyrical Lion, man.
Still Seal.
So that little flip, the Leprechaun, that has the I should have listened, right?
No.
What's that on?
That's
the
on
Underground?
Urban.
Okay, so I went to rehab, right? And the fucking counselor played us a song that told us a story in Spanish of a drug user and abuser and all this shit, right? And I was like, man, like, let me play a song that I feel like goes with what we're going through here. And he was like, it's rap though, right? I was like, yeah, but just trust me. Listen to what he says. So he played that shit in the class. And this fool who don't listen to no kind of rap, who's a counselor, was like, I like that, Mr. Esparza. I think I'll listen to that again. We stayed playing that motherfucker the whole fucking counseling session. Like, so.
What, that No Flip, I should have listened?
Yeah.
That was the second album, the Urban.
I should have listened. When you tell me don't
Legend.
do that, but I did it anyway.
That was the first, like,
I should have
major album.
listened. Yeah.
Shit, my dad used to hate the fuck out of hip hop. He was locked up in the penitentiaries in Illinois, right? You know what I'm saying? Talking about his motherfucking drug dealing, right? So when we're over in Illinois, he was fucking like fucking locked up with these motherfucking penitentiary motherfuckers were like you know, talking about the organizations that I was involved with, right?
Yeah.
Like over there, they ran shit like in the penitentiaries. You know, like I was a gangster disciple, right? And we had this thing called one of our codes is a fucking a skeleton key. You know what I'm saying? And that was like one of our codes of honor type shit, right? And the reason for the skeleton key they're saying is because this Larry Hoover, you know what I'm saying, got keys to all the motherfucking penitentiary. He moves about wherever he wants to go.
Yeah.
He just don't got the freedom key. So that's what that fucking key signified, right? So, you know, like I'm hearing about all this shit in Illinois. I'm getting down with this organization. My dad's in the motherfucking penitentiary, locked up with all these motherfuckers, right? And like he living it. You know, like, hey, dude, these organizations, they run these penitentiaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's People Nation, they Folk Nation. You know what I'm saying? And like over there, you know what I'm saying? The main motherfuckers of that organization, like there was where my dad was at. He was in Menard with the pit, and before right now I think they're maximum lockdown. Well, before they went in lockdown, this dude, you know what I'm saying, would get free world fucking hair stylist, fix his fucking hair up. You know what I'm saying? He was the big guy who ran the People Nation in that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So my dad hated the fuck out of rap. You know what I'm saying? No racist shit. But he was like, I don't want to hear that rap. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga this, nigga this. You tell me, you know, like, you know, over there, you know, so that you gonna eat nigga everything for motherfucking breakfast. Nigga everything for, you know what I'm saying? He run everything, you know what I'm saying? So he wanted tortillas, you know what I'm saying? This nigga fucking Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Doing drug shit from Mexico over here, you know what I'm saying? My dad was on some Mexican ass shit, right?
Already.
Never understood, you know what I'm saying, our whole style, right? And you know, I went to Illinois, I flipped, you know what I'm saying, from being a punk rocker and shit, because when I went to Illinois, I was a punk rocker, right? And we got into government housing over there, and the people over there were like, you know, like when we were in the projects, you know what I'm saying, I was number around black folks, right? So they would look at me and they'd be like, you racist? I'm like, nah, man, I'm Mexican, bro. I ain't racist, bro. You know, I try to explain the whole, like, the skinhead shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, they wear white laces to prove that they're white power, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wear that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm regular, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a punk rocker, you know? They'll still fuck with me because they didn't understand with me, right? So I fight with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, that's how I ended up getting down with the organization and shit. Started getting with that shit, right? So fucking my dad in that penitentiary, you know, going through what all that shit they're talking about, the codes and everything, he telling me like, hey, that shit's for real, son. You know what I'm saying? He never understood, you know, that I got into that shit. I was deep into that shit. All the way when I came to fuck back over here, I was all about that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
It was on some fucking crazy ass fucking bullshit, man, but I mean, that's how revert to all this hip hop shit. When we came over here, we're like, hey, it's on some different shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
All the way down to what it is today, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, hip hop. Fuck.
For sure.
I mean, learned all the graffiti from them, did all that. It's crazy, man.
Did you find the video, Cre?
Yeah. Well, it's on Franchise Visuals.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Franchise Visuals. You know, what's the name of them that used to do
Frank?
videos? Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's on there. It's called Blue Currents.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what, remember when we shot that in your crib? It's called Blue Currents.
Hell yeah.
Franchise Visuals.
I had a studio in every room in my motherfucking house. I started it off in the back room.
Oh shit.
And it's like the central area was too fucking hot. I was like, man, fuck this shit. We need to move it. Moved it to the middle room, you know what I'm saying? I had the TV screens, did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole Corpus Christi hip hop movement has always been what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think I feel like, but at that time, you know, like, you know, it was like a bit of a downfall. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wasn't really doing shit. You know, and everything was just what it is, right? And we're over here doing our stuff over there, right? And I fucking put my fucking live fucking camera on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember
You know
we
what I'm
all be
saying?
going live and shit.
And I just
hell
started
yeah.
going live down the
Yeah, I remember
motherfucker.
that
Always
shit.
doing that shit, right? That's just before Sticky showed up to my crib. You know what I'm saying? He would tell you himself, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he was at another studio, right? And he saw the live video going, and he was all like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Man, I'm going over there." You know what I'm saying? Like, and we'll do that shit every motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? And we saw the energy going back up, energy popping back up, man. Cause even my bro, Gotti Green would tell you, man. Cause at this time too, when I'm doing all that recording at the studio and shit like that, I had a job for this fucking place doing tactical security on some wild shit, though.
Oh,
straight up,
shit. Yeah.
straight up wild shit. I got some fucked up stories, though. Straight up wild shit, dude. This fucking man owned an oil field, who had a fucking goddamn
I remember you telling me
a
these
pit
stories too.
where he refined oil from crude oil. He had like 3 fucking pits, and his fucking property was protected by the granddaddy law, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, the refiners refine shit differently because of hazardous shit, right?
Yeah.
So his 3 pits were fucking protected. So this dude was on fucking meth, bro, who owned the whole property, who felt like they're stealing from me. So he's paying us like $150, $160 a day, dog, to hang out at his fucking property at night. That's off fucking city limits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With fucking AR-15s, fully automatic, bump stocks, everything, you know what I'm saying? We had a fucking burn where we'd just be we wilding
Wasting ammo like
damn.
Hey, he has so much of this
Fuck
shit,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like a fuckload of fucking ammo, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck the
And-
apocalypse. We'll waste the
Hey, on the cool, and ain't nobody coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as far as when we're out there, bro, you know what I'm saying? There was nobody stealing no fucking oil from this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this dude fucking paying us fucking money, right? So we're like, we entertained the shit. Oh, yeah, dog. Because he was tripping, bro. He be on his cameras. He had cameras all over the place, right? So he looking on his cameras. He's all like, why y'all over here? They're over here.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, fucking, I invite, this is where Green comes around. I invite my nigga Green around back in the day. This is before, you know what I'm saying? This is when y'all, you know what I'm saying? We fucking over there fucking up. You know what I'm saying? We're freestyling just all night, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know what's fucking bust guns all night, you know what I'm saying? Even though we had that shit, right? But fucking, we'll be freestyling all motherfucking night, just going hard, dog, and he'll be there freestyling with us, dog, you know what I'm saying? And he's all like, man, I ain't even feel like freestyling no more, dog, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga want to be freestyling all night, they got me popping, you know what I'm saying? I just be going off, you know?
Hell
We
yeah.
just we'll waste time at it, you know what I'm saying? Watching nothing, hanging out there for nothing, getting paid for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So we just freestyle and shit. Then we go back to the fucking crib, you know what I'm saying? Record shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And like all of a sudden, dog, we started seeing this energy kick back in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Corpus just started kicking back in, just started jumping, dog. I don't know what it was, dog. It's like, you know, like from that point on, this is where we've been going. We've been going on the up. Even though we have our stumbles along the motherfucking way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't got to go into the narrative or anything, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I
We
kind
all
of
have
feel
our
like
fucking stumbles, you know what
I
I'm saying?
kind of feel like in 2016, towards the end of 2016, like Corpus rap kind of like had like died down a little bit, and then in 2019, if that's maybe the years you're talking about, that's when
Yeah.
it like picked up and started rolling
Yeah.
like again like
Yeah,
a motherfucker.
it was like,
Cause I would say after like that whole wave of like New Money dropped
Yeah.
in, you dropped your project, Lil Road dropped, Muddy dropped, and then after that it was like a whole year and a half, almost 2 years of
Yeah.
I don't really remember like maybe once in a blue moon somebody was dropping, but
Yeah.
there wasn't like no consistent
No
pressure.
consistency, yeah.
just
yeah.
Yeah,
on the
this
rise
is
like
yeah,
that.
because it's like around, I'll say like about 2015 and shit like that. 'cause
Already.
We're doing it for a little bit, dog. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
I mean, because shit, dude, we're running out. From about when my son passed away.
Hell yeah.
But like,
What else you
no,
got?
the energy's been different though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like I'm saying, even though we know we're going through our ups and downs, man. But Corpus is on a rise right now.
Yeah.
As long as these niggas
Hell
stay consistent, man. Just stay consistent and stay putting out music, man. They get themselves an opportunity. Do some out of city tours. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been some action over there, at Loud Spot, man. It's been some nice shows and nice everything. I ain't gonna do front, man.
Hey, you ain't even lying. Like doing out of town shows, you know what I'm saying? Cause like when we started popping, you know what I mean? Like we started doing a lot of out of town shows. You know what I'm saying? We were out there in Houston, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like numerous times, opening up for Devin the Dude, opening up for Charlie Boy, opening up for fucking Zero, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know, I've been to a lot of shows here in Corpus, dog, with Zero, you know what I'm saying? Does 5, 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And then gone, you know what I'm saying? Zero shows over there in Houston, bro, that motherfucker on the stage, dog, for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like his shows are popping, you know what I'm saying? You know, like he's invited out there, dog. We
I love that boy there.
And gone to shows in South by Southwest, you know what I'm saying? K Reno, dude. K Reno, dog, will like plug us up, you know what I'm saying? Murder One, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, hey, dog, come through.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Murder One.
Hey, you know, we got a lot of love going out there, doing a lot of shows out there in San Antonio, Austin, you know, Houston, bros, man, dude. It's crazy, man. You know, like, we'll be in hotels and people are like, hey, what do y'all do? Like, oh, no, we're OTK. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, let me get some pictures of y'all.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. My girl's like, what are you doing? You know, I'm like, shit, getting pictures. Hold on. I like, they want to know what's like, man, you know, it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they get recognized, you know what I mean? You know, and, shout out to Lil Flip, you know what I mean? Like, shit, every time we go out there and then we run into him, he's like, yo, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better be ready, you know what I'm saying? You're riding with Little Flip, you know what I'm saying? When he calls you, man, he's just like, you know what, we about to have fun. You know, let's go, man.
We're gonna need to get him on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
When are they coming down? September?
Yeah, September sometime. September, mid-September. I don't know if they...
I don't know. I hope, you know what I'm saying? We want to plan, you know, I don't know if y'all remember we did the Halloween show a long time ago at Riches. With
Riches.
Then we did the one at the Vibe on Halloween.
Yeah.
So we want to try to bring them down again to end up doing, you know, an annual Halloween show every time with Little Flip, you know what I mean? It was like, just wild out, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could get them annually, you know, but depends where the money's at right now.
Hell yeah. So let's go do some more of this memorabilia. I got a DJ Screw Stressed Out cassette tape, but this isn't an original DJ Screw tape. It was put out by a third-party company called Sick Records. They were from North Texas somewhere, and basically homie had sent me a whole care package with just a whole bunch of like vinyls of DJ Screw vinyls, and this cassette was in it. He sent me some posters and different shit too. Shout out to the homie from Sick Records. See, I got DJ Screw, the DJ Screw story presented by Screwville. This is the story of DJ Screw told by the family themselves, and I got this DVD from DJ Screw's sister Red herself.
What's up?
The DJ Screw book written by my homeboy Lance Scott Walker, author from Galveston, Texas, based out of New York. This is told through the eyes of all of DJ Screw's friends, family, and close associates. He did interviews of all the people that were willing to give interviews, and after he got all the interviews, he sat down and put everything together and wrote the DJ Screw book. So this is what literally took him, like, he says he started on this book in the year 2005.
Damn.
He released it, when did we do it? We released it in 2022 or 2021. I can't remember exactly what.
Damn.
But, so literally he worked on this book for like 20 years.
Damn.
And he would say he was going to put it out independently, but then he ended up getting, this book was actually put out through the University of Texas.
That was shit.
Yeah. It has like the University of Texas like logo on it and everything. So the DJ Screw, A Life in Slow Revolution by Lance Scott Walker.
Man, you ever had a chance to see him or
Screw?
Yeah. Shit, I was way too
young. I
young.
had a chance to meet him.
Yeah, I was way too young. Y'all got some story shit. Tell them motherfuckers shit.
Remember Club 54 or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
The old school Parkdale Plaza.
That's back. What the name of the club I was trying to name the other day was Club 54.
We had a show over there. I have a DVD with my brother performing on that show that night, right?
Was there other club stars over there too?
Man, I know
Same
there's a
one.
country club, Dallas or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dallas, yeah. Dallas was
Same.
next to it.
Already.
Next to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was in the gang shit, back to this gang, cause you know what I'm saying. So
Okay, you can just skip through parts and just.
my bad. No, see, but that's how it plays on, right? Because
Already.
I had the chance to meet him, right? Because my brother doing that show that night, right? So we walk in, I have all the homeboys with us, right? We walk around the corner and we're like, hey, the SPN's right there. I'm like, oh no shit, let me say what's up to Carlos. And so when I started walking up to him, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like jumped up, like, what's up, guy? I turned around, look, you know what I'm saying? They were blocking me off from DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, and so we had a whole bunch of homeboys with us. So we're like, what's up? You know, everybody a little commotion right quick. So we moved off and we sat down, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, you know, that DJ Screw, dog, y'all niggas tripping. Dog.
Yeah, like what could have been?
I could have got an autograph, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, but had to be on some gang shit, you know what I'm saying? Like my homeboys had to be like real quick.
They were
to
thugging
jump
it like a
up.
motherfucker.
I mean, it's
yeah.
just the security guards, dog. Chill, you know what I mean? Like we could have got an autograph, bro. Like,
God damn.
DJ Screw right there, bro.
Club 54, Parkdale Plaza.
Yeah. You know
It was
what
a
I'm saying?
spot.
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember
Fucked up an
being a
autograph,
kid, my
bro.
peoples were cruising by that bitch all the time, and that bitch would be jumping.
That bitch-
Possibly
that
even a
bitch
picture.
lying.
Shit.
Yeah.
That bitch,
Possibly
I
could've
used
got a
to,
picture with him now, but they want to fuck it up.
that bitch used to be, that bitch used to have a line that motherfucker just riding through. It'd be so packed, that's all they could do. The cars couldn't do but them ride in a circle through that bitch.
Hell yeah, that, hey,
Yeah,
that's when, you know, like when you hear that old school shit, that parking lot pimping.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it reminds me of back in the day. You know, like you didn't even have to go in the club. You know, so just wait till it let out in that.
I used to walk my homeboy
they
dog
would
through
jump
that
off,
bitch and get
you know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
hoes.
It could get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, bro.
That's what T-Heads used to remind me of when it was popping like that. You just pull up and find a spot and park.
The T-Heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, everybody was out there with car, bang,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them Club 54 shit. I was, like I said, I was a kid. I just remember being in the car with my peoples, and they just ride through the motherfucking parking lot of that motherfucking
He
shit.
said, we're going in a circle again.
Yep, like a motherfucker.
Who gives a fuck? It's lit out here.
Let's
Who
get
gives a fuck?
down.
It's lit out
Yeah,
here.
it's crazy because I was in and out of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like even though you know we were living in Illinois, my dad in prison, right? And this is also the time that like when Cypress Hill, or what album it was where B was, I just got an ounce in the mail. You know what I'm saying? That was like in '93 or some shit. Well, anyway, that album's out. I forgot what it was, but we're in Illinois, right? And my mom's fucking connected still with my dad, you know, because we fucking got up there on some drug shit. So we hooked up and we're bringing some motherfucking work in the mail. You know, we were like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we'll come out from Illinois back to Corpus, so we'll be here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be in and out at the times, you know what I'm saying? I remember Club 54. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Shit, it
yeah.
was jumping, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I remember this, I remember that.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Let's see what else we got over there. A motherfucking Pimp C, Sweet Jane Jones Trill Life Story, written by Julia Beverly, and this is, I want to say she interviewed like the whole family. This is really written through the eyes of Pimp C's mom, if I ain't mistaken. It gets down to the nitty gritty, talk about fucking Master P and them.
What does it say?
Read the book.
let me borrow the book then.
Where Master P and them had Pimp C
I shared and
basically
tagged
tied
5
up in
people,
a fucking
bro.
hotel room, and they were basically going to off him, and they basically called Jay Prince, but Jay Prince didn't approve of the hit, and just different shit like that. It tells the whole
Man.
life story, basically. Just read the book. It gets real good. Like, you can't really get none of this information online. That's why I say just read the book, because there's really nowhere you're going to get the information unless you just read the book.
I'll be reading that after the show.
Speaking of K Reno, what's up to the homie K Reno? Got the
What's up,
K Reno behind
Hey.
these bars, the story behind
like
these
that
words book. Bought this from K Reno when he came down with Point Blank a couple of years ago. They did an in-store signing and meet and greet at So Blendy Barbershop, and he was out there selling his book, some CDs and some vinyls, and I bought a couple of different items off of him. Shout out to K Reno.
I think he had those books in Kingsville too.
Jay Prince, The Art and Science of Respect book. This is I think this is written by Julia Beverly also too, but it basically tells the whole life story of Jay Prince. This is a real good book for damn show. Talks about how he was in dark places, how he was investing all his money into Rap A Lot, how he took Rap A Lot to New York and basically told them niggas they need to come back to Texas, and he got rid of all the New York niggas. It talks about a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, I read a bunch. This one they had the audio book of it, so I didn't read this one because you can listen to the audio book where it just basically reads the book to you.
And so I know that he talked about Larry Hoover.
Yeah, he talks about Larry Hoover like a motherfucker in this book. Yeah, hell yeah. He talks about how him and Suge Knight and who else was it? Irv Gotti, they were gonna come together to create like a super black label that was gonna compete with like the big fucking labels that
and all that
that monopolize on the black people. That he was basically saying that they were gonna create their own super shit, and right whenever they were gonna create their own super shit, I want to say Irv Gotti and them caught their feds case, and then Suge started getting in trouble and all that shit too. This is a fucking real good book. Like they got the audio book on Apple Music and Spotify too.
Yeah.
Another book written by Lance Scott Walker. Shout out to the homie Lance. Houston Rap Tapes. He just goes through Houston and does interviews with all the different rappers in Houston from north side to the south side all the way over. And they basically just give him like their life stories and just different short interviews throughout the whole book. This is like a second version of a book though. He has like 2 or 3 versions. I want to say this is the second version. So hell yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit. I got a bunch of more shit.
What's that, Zero Vision?
Oh, Zero Vision, down this classic right here. Man, 2007, Zero Vision. They said they were going to come out with like a couple of, he said he was going to do like Zero Vision 2, 3, and 4 and all those, but they never came out. But I remember during this time, whenever he did the Zero Vision, he was in Corpus, and I want to say at Club Hypnotic, and he was rolling around with like a camera. So everybody expected like for Zero Vision 2, like, for there to be footage on that bitch from Corpus.
Oh shit! So everybody copped it.
It never dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it didn't make the cut.
Because basically, this is just,
is it a documentary? Or is it a bunch of his videos?
Is a video. It's just him walking around with a camcorder.
Oh, got you.
You know what I'm saying? Just to all the different places, he puts a camcorder on himself, starts freestyling in the car, like just. It's just like he just has a camcorder and he's recording everything, and they put it all on DVD.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So he never released any footage in Corpus?
No, but they said he was at the Club Hypnotic with the camcorder, so they thought that on the second value,
Corpus was gonna be on it.
That Corpus was gonna be on it, and Corpus wasn't on the second.
Some fucked up shit, right? Some stories to tell, right? On that time when he was in Hypnotic with the camera and shit.
Yeah.
Little backstory, right? My homeboy Tone, you know what I'm saying? He fucking, I don't know, one day he's like, hey man, you know, I'm gonna bring down Young Red. You know what I'm saying? Young Red was rapping in Houston, right? And he hooked up with T. Ferris.
You don't say Young Red from the Swisher House?
Yeah.
Already.
So he hooked up with T. Ferris. T. Ferris' manager. At the time, T. Ferris was managing Kiki and Zero or something.
Paul Wall.
Yeah, Paul Wall. Well, fucking, he brought Young Red down. We picked him up at the airport, brought him over, you know what I'm saying, recorded with him. We fucking drank that motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying. We poured it up, you know what I'm saying, at the time.
Damn.
You know, like talking about, you know, like, all the bottles I had, bottles of Activision, so I used to sell a lot of that drink, right?
Yeah.
And we poured him on, you know what I'm saying. We took him a while to record the shit. T. Ferris is like, he don't sip, dog. I don't even know what the fuck he fucking drank.
Yeah, so T. Ferris was at the studio with y'all too? Yeah, that's what's up.
So, you know, we ended up recording that day, you know what I'm saying? Took him back to the airport, flew the motherfucker back, right?
Damn.
On the way back to the airport, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I'm going to be back in for a show in 2 weeks or so, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Tone's like, just holler at me, my nigga, and I'll hook you up with the hotels and whoop-de-woo, you know what I'm saying? So, sure enough, when they ended up coming back, T. Ferris called my nigga up. My nigga hooked them up with hotel rooms and whatnot. We showed up over there, right? So, you know, fucking, we riding with these niggas now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We go to motherfucking Hypnotic and everything. Zero give me the goddamn camera. So I'm recording, you know
no
what I'm saying?
shit.
Hell yeah, I'm riding around and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, because, you know, the nigga known to kick motherfuckers off the stage, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he ain't kicking me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I give him back to him periodically and shit. Even this one time, this dude went up to him and tried to hug him and shit, and he was like about to fight. He's like, record this shit, but knock this nigga out. I'm like, hell yeah, let him get this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So. A little backstory on that fucking, so you know if that footage ever show up, you know, I might have recorded a little bit of it.
Already.
How old is that DVD?
Shit, 2007.
Yeah.
And there's like footage of him on stage performing like at the concerts too. So somebody's holding the camera while he's, you know what I'm saying, performing.
On some real ass shit.
I don't know if Corpus makes it. I mean, I ain't seen that DVD in fucking years.
This is the time that my brother passed away.
Yeah.
Right? I'm living in La Hermana, it's 07, you know what I'm saying? This is when I found the AOne shirts and everything, right? Fucking, I used to sell a lot of shirts at the Hellraisers, you know what I'm saying? Which is so blendy now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Shout out Raul.
Shout out Raul, Jacob, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I was back in the days selling shirts, they used to sell them for me and everything, right? They showed a lot of love. I'm walking out of the motherfucking the store, and my nigga Tone bumps into me, dog. And he's like, "Oh shit, dog, what's up, dog?" You know, like he thinks I'm AOne, right? And I don't know Tone at this time, right? So when he bumped into me, he's like, "What's up, dog?" This and I'm like, "Man, you think I'm my brother, dog, right?" And he looked at me, down. Man, he just passed away, bro.
Damn.
And like so, like fuck, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "My bad, my nigga," you know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, you know, I miss brother Vic, dog, you know, whoop-de-whoop. Ever since then, you know what I'm saying, me and Tone been real close.
Hell yeah.
And so like around this time, you know what I'm saying, like we hook up, right? So, you know, we're becoming homeboys, we're riding around, you know what I'm saying? Then we're doing shows, you know what I'm saying? And like, 'cause he was at 361 Records, you know, he was just recording shit, you know what I'm saying? My bad, not throwing shows, he was just recording shit. That's why he called Young Red, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he wanted to put on something.
Hell yeah.
He even had shit with Trey and all kinds of shit. Well, anyway, this is around the time when Zero was in town, you know what I'm saying? Because I was dealing with my brother's death, you know what I'm saying? So my nigga Tone was like, man, ride with me, my nigga. Keep your head out of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing shirts, riding around, you know, kicking back with Zero, chilling with Kiki and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that night when I walked into the hotel room, my nigga Tone's all like, "Oh, my nigga Vic here, dog. Anybody need something, dog? He got the," he said it with a gun, cigarette shit.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, dog, why you say that shit, man?"
Put him on the
Looked
spot.
at me, bro. He put his back against the wall, bro. Like, oh, man, it's going to be a tough night, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the night, man, we were cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, that's nuts.
Hell
Yeah, man, it's on some real shit. I don't know how the fuck I find myself there on some bullshit, though, dog, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were working on with the fucking Johnny Land and shit.
Yeah.
The part owner of that shit, his name was Jerry Latouf. You know what I'm saying? He left that place and he started Concrete Amphitheater.
Oh
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? And he brought us with him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we were tight with him and his little crew. So he brought us to Concrete Amphitheater. So when we first opened up Concrete, we were the first backstage hands, you know what I'm saying? Like when Jessica Simpson came down, you know what I'm saying? She started her tour here in Corpus, so she was here for 2 weeks. So like me and my brother died. Like when we first started working there, the stage manager, the head man, you know what I'm saying? Right in the back, he was like, "Hey, you know what? You're gonna run into people, man. They're from fucking here and there, you know, they're producers and this and that, man. Don't say them shit, 'cause you don't want the name put out there like that, man." We were like, all right, yeah, cool. Because when we had the big meeting, when Jerry Latouf had the meeting, shit, we were stage hands. He said, "You know what? When we're having a meeting, y'all are excluded. Y'all are special. Because, like, we're the ones who made the show go on, you know what I'm saying? We connected all the lights, all the speakers, everything, you know what I'm saying? We tore down all the band equipment. You know? I met fucking Slayer, fucking Three Doors Down, fucking.
Hell yeah.
I met fucking Slipknot, fucking. I met fucking Ludacris, dude, fucking Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, fucking Daz. I met all them motherfuckers, smoked weed with them, chilled out, dog. Pantera, everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Just working with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, he said, "Hey, don't sell niggas, nobody." Niggas, right? Me and my bro done fucked up and started slanging to everybody, dog. So producers would tell other producers, "Hey, dog, when you get into town, look for these two little Mexicans." You know what I'm saying? So they were like, "Hey, dog, where's your brother Juan?" I'm like, where's my fucking brother Juan, dog? He's like, I don't know fucking brother named Juan, dog. Like, where's your fucking brother Juan, dog? I'm like, bruh, you talking about AOne, motherfucker? Yeah. You thought we went back that motherfucker AOne. You know, hey, but on the cool, you know what I'm saying? Our name got out there, dog. A lot of producers would come down to, hey, dog, can you get us this? Can you get us that? You know what I'm saying? So, man, when Jessica Simpson was here, man, we're hanging out with all her dancers, slanging them motherfucking weed and everything. Man, I remember we'll be at hotel rooms. Me and my brother think like, damn, dog, we're over here with these females, nigga, these dancers, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're at the hotel room, dog, and these bitches are just performing fucking routines. We're just sitting there. Hey, dog, let's get out of here, dog. What's this place, bro?
Them motherfuckers locked in. They ain't worried about nothing.
They
locked in. They trying to last the whole tour.
Man. Oh, some cool shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is fucking funny.
Hell yeah. Got a little Flip the Leprechaun CD. This isn't the original. This is a repressing because they took off the Bought a Car, Bought a House featuring ESG. So 2000 Sucker Free Records, Lil Flip repressing the.
Why they take that off?
Yeah, why they take it off?
Probably because they couldn't get ESG cleared. He was probably signed to Rec Shop at the time or some shit. I don't know. Maybe they were beefing. They had the whole beef. I don't really know the backstory behind that. But
ESG, we need that story.
So yeah, the original one had the ESG Bought a Car, Bought a House, and then whenever they re-released it, this is released through Columbia. So this is the first one was just Sucker Free, and this is after Columbia picked them up, or they signed to Columbia. Columbia re-releases the record, but they take off the ESG record. So I don't know.
Have the rights to it.
Probably didn't want to go through the clearances. I don't know the backstory really to it.
It's what it is. What it is.
Boy, I used to love them hustlers stacking in, man. Them one gave us one tape and. Phew.
Got a DEA CD. Got this from KK of DEA himself. It was released in 2015 with chopped by DJ Red. Just a couple of the classic DEA songs mixed with some new songs. Who was it? This was supposed to be like the lead up to a new Dead in the Lions project, but I don't know how far they along with it or if they're ever gonna drop that one. But they did drop like the singles with like the Sun Hit the Fade Part 2 with like Lil Kiki and Zero on the. They had the video and everything. It's on YouTube. Sun Hit the Fade Part 2. Sure. I ain't see what else. UGK Still Riding Dirty, man. This CD is actually fucking rare as fuck. Like you look online, this CD is probably going anywhere from. I bought it for $50, but that was the cheapest I found it. Brand new, they were like starting off at like fucking $249.
Damn. I think I only ever seen that is online.
See that kid?
It's that CD actually came out before this CD, which is the UGK Underground Kings CD. The final CD they dropped before Pimp C died. They did drop a couple of more after Pimp C died, but this one came out before Pimp C died. This is the one with the International Players Anthem and all that on there. But before they dropped this, they had got like Ron C to do a slowed and chopped version of like some of the songs that were gonna be on this. So that one's almost like a promo for this, but slowed and chopped by Ron C.
Cool.
That one is.
Yeah. That the slowed and chopped one by Ron C. That one's like super fucking rare. I got a whole bunch of Point Blank CDs that I got from Point Blank himself. Shout out Point Blank.
Hey, for real though.
Point Blank in the Dough. Point Blank Mad at the World. Some Reckless Clan.
Reckless Clan.
Point Blank Prone to Bad Dreams.
Yo.
And a DJ Screw As the World Turns Slow. Yeah. Man, we'll go through some of the other ones at another date for damn show.
Shit, you might as well top off that Soldiers United for Cash.
Oh, shit. I ain't even see my
Yeah.
Already. DJ Screw, Soldiers United for Cash, the DVD. This is an original one from 2003, 4, whenever they dropped. Shit. I think I got another one around here somewhere else. All the classic DJ Screw fucking. This it's been viewed. This shit is the clips of this have been viewed a lot on YouTube. But people try to steal them and post them on their own. They get flagged like so goddamn quick because the dude who made the DVD, he just don't play that shit or whatever.
Got him fucked up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So is that his footage? Like he was the cameraman for all that?
Yeah, he was
so
the
he
cameraman
owns that
for all
footage.
that. Yeah. So it's the one with Lil Flip.
Yeah.
And Big Pokey freestyling in the back of the Expedition.
So that's his camera.
Yeah, he's the one that's filming all that.
Huh.
Yeah. So he filmed all this. He's the one who did the pitch control DVDs too. You remember those
Oh,
pitch
yeah,
control?
yeah.
So all that was him. That dude Ariel. He's the one who created not created, but had all the footage and put all this together to create these. DJ Screw Soldiers United for Cash, the DVD.
What's that worth?
Now you could probably buy one brand new, probably for about $20-$30.
Something that old?
Because that Ariel, he still presses them up.
Oh, but
it ain't gonna be an original, you know what I'm saying? But you could get a DVD copy for about $20-$30.
Could you tell the difference?
Probably not.
Nah.
Probably because he's just using the same artwork from the original ones.
Same cases and everything.
Yep. Same company shit.
Yeah. That's tight though for him to own the footage and shit like that. Like I applaud that, even though it's a pain in the ass when you're trying to upload something or just be creative.
But is it tight because the members that he has the footage of can't even share footage of their own shit?
I mean that's kind of crazy too. I mean,
but
if I post it, share it from me.
What'd you say?
If I post it, share it from me. Why you gotta steal it from me? I mean, it goes both ways. I get it. I get it. If you're supporting somebody and that just happens to be where your footage is
you
at.
have to share on what's name of yourself.
You gotta say something on yourself.
It is weird.
They're not like the paparazzi caught you slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, you been filming all my life. Nigga,
Yeah.
some fucking footage. Nigga, you on the right.
Yeah, you probably got more beat footage of it and everything. You know.
How would you even do that? Do I just I need your first and last name and your ID to verify that you are able to post this footage?
My thing would be like shit. I ain't get that nigga permission to post no footage of me.
Counter suit
them.
We're
gonna act dumb in the motherfucker behind this shit. And we gonna act like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's tried that already though, because if you're saying that's what 2003, one or two people has obviously tried that shit.
It's not like it's gonna hit you with a flag like a week, 2 weeks later, man. Them hoes hit you with the flag like fucking as soon as that bitch uploads.
I mean,
like
shit.
a motherfucker.
That means he's getting 100% of that money, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
at least
all the videos from the clips of it on YouTube have already fucking surpassed the millions. Especially the one with Lil Flip freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Lil Flip and Big Pokey Wood. The one that you know what I'm saying? That's got millions of views on YouTube, and it's all under his channel. That's not a real song. That's just footage.
Camera footage,
Just camera footage, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm all thinking about it. I got a whole bunch of shit. If y'all don't hurry the fuck up and blow up so I can use this footage, goddammit. Got me making TikToks from 10 years ago.
Yeah,
nah,
it's crazy.
That's dope though, shit. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Man, hold up. Before we get up out of here, I got some DJ Screws right here.
We got a stack.
I just put up a few. And I would talk about Big Bub, B. Beasley. I made a post a couple of weeks ago basically saying how they used to travel back and forth to Houston to get screws and bring them back down to Corpus, and Daddy Cre's name was one of the names that were mentioned in that post. You want to talk about that a little bit, Cre?
Well, really, like...
Hold that mic a little closer.
Really, like, for real, like me, Cool C, Bub, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of us, but it was a few of us.
There was just a few of y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Like, a few of us, bro. You know, and see, I was good because of who I was affiliated with. You know what I'm saying? With Al, when I would go with Al, he'll give me a Crown Royal bag.
Yeah.
Full of number screws.
Damn. You talking about Al D?
Yeah. He give me nothing but screws. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Crown Royal bag full of nothing but screws. And I was like, shit. Nigga, I got my, you know, your little cassette box.
Yeah.
Start lining my shit up. But I ain't gonna lie. Bub and Cool, like, you know, man.
They had beat.
They had, yeah, bro. They had me beat, bro. Them boys had me beat because, man, like, you know, like, they just, man, I don't know how they would come, you know, I know we would travel sometimes, but, man, I'd be like, man, how I missed this one, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, you come across some grades, man, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story, you know what I'm saying? Them boys had grades, too, you know what I'm saying? You come across them grades, man, like the originals, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the originals, and thing about that, like, it's so much music, bro. that, man, like, they got to give Screw his respect because we would have never listened to y'all. Like, literally, we didn't mess with y'all like that unless you were like, Screw got a hold to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes we like y'all better slowed down than your regular pace.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he should be credited with like opening doors to a lot of East Coast artists. You know what I'm saying?
To be heard like down south.
To be heard down south.
Yeah,
Mainly,
yeah.
you know, in our area and stuff
Yeah,
like
hell
that.
yeah.
Even from the West, just
Yeah,
because
from the, I would say from the east and the west. Hell yeah.
all
Hell
over,
yeah.
bro, because man, just on some real shit, we wouldn't even probably even listen to y'all if it wasn't from Screw, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already had our favorite, you know, East Coast, West Coast artists, and you niggas wasn't better than them. You know what I'm saying? So when Screw got a hold to your shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, this nigga pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go listen to him and give a nigga a play. You know what I'm saying?
Listening to them on Screw tapes would make me go back and listen to their regular shit.
Exactly.
It's just like we were talking
But
about
isn't it
earlier.
crazy that he knew about this shit before you did and put you on like that?
Yeah, so
like,
he was breaking records.
But I mean, if it wasn't a broken record, I mean, it might have been a record that was banging in the East. He was just tapped in with that.
Well, no, he was tapped in with like the person who buys the album and loves the songs that aren't on the radio. So he's not gonna get the hot radio songs and do those. He's gonna get the fire songs,
underground,
the underground.
But in the East though.
Well, he would put some of the commercial shit too. You know what I'm saying?
What
But
he actually do,
with
his old original Screw tapes, the grays that you find, you know, that people would hold on to, you know, like they would line up and come with a list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. So all those were all lists of what they wanted.
He got put on by people that were jamming, you know, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or people might have heard that song on
Just the way somebody come do to you.
So now I want that song on my Screw tape.
Like you and Cantu, right? Or
What'd you say?
Like you and Cantu?
What you mean?
Oh, it's not Cantu. SUC.
What do you mean?
You make his like personal tapes and
exactly.
shit like that.
Just like that. Just like anybody I do personals for, I tell them to bring the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah, same way.
That's what he did. Even though he made his own personal albums, you know what I'm saying, of his
like the 3 in the mornings,
the
all screwed ups and shit like that, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it you know, from an engineer aspect, you know what I'm saying, like when I'm recording everybody from Wave God style to Cool style to Green style to I even recorded Loudmouth, you know what I'm saying? I record a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like I soaked in all their shit, you know what I'm saying, you know, like what they listened to or how their style was, you know what I'm saying? So him being a DJ, you know, like he was out there, you know. DJ Screw soaked in a lot of shit, you know. And he
how many chapters
he
you
put
got?
his on a lot of shit that we weren't even listening to, you know.
As of right now, there's probably like 350 chapters that are released, but as of right now, they're still doing it to where, let's just say fucking Daddy Cre finds a Screw tape that fucking
he personally made for
made for Daddy Cre back in fucking 1995. Well, they're doing it now to where Daddy Cre, he could give that tape to the Screw shop. They make a copy. I don't know how they necessarily do it. They give the tape back to where they're making dub. So now that'll be chapter 351.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then they're doing it like that to where people are coming out the woodworks with Screw tapes and they're authenticating them. And if they're legit, then they're fucking they're dubbing them and releasing them on the CDs.
They have a list of all of them.
Yeah,
and you can go all down that list and say, I want this one, and they'll make you one of that copy.
Just right there on the spot.
Yeah.
No, they don't do it like that. They just have if they don't have them on deck, they ain't got them on deck. Yeah, they don't burn them like the CDs like that. Like if they ain't got that they sold, which is rare as fuck that they're ever sold out though, cause shit. They just know the demand of what the product they got. Shit, they know which ones sell the most. With like June 27, I'm pretty sure they have to probably order an extra 200 of those every month.
Yeah.
More than what they order of any other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that type shit.
How many chapters would you say you got?
Right now,
all time. All time.
Of all time, probably about.
Because that's what the 350's from, right? Right. Screw all time.
From like whenever they started the chapters up until now, but the chapters don't like chapter 1 isn't the first Screw tape.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just however they started them. Like chapter 1 may be a tape that came out in 1998, and chapter fucking 125 maybe a tape that came out in 1994.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not, they're not in numerical order or whatever that word is, chronological order or nothing like that. They're just chaptering them like that.
Yeah.
But over time, I've probably owned about 125 to 150 chapters, like in physical form.
Yeah.
Probably right now, I maybe have about 20 or 30 around here somewhere. But as far as like, and I'm not saying 125 at one time. I'm just saying like
been through
about 125 just different chapters.
I've been through quite a bit.
Yeah,
What's the Holy Grail?
Man, I have different ones. Like I would obviously probably say the Holy Grail to show off to a person is obviously going to be June 27th. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
But to like the different ones, I like the ones that are like all freestyle, like fucking straight wrecking and shit like that. Like fucking, I don't know. Different people love, like, some people like just to hear DJ Screw mixing. Hey, I don't want to hear them niggas talking on the tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like it whenever them niggas are talking on the tape and shouting out their homies and shouting out the neighborhood. Some niggas.
I like Hellraiser. I like
Illuminati.
I like Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of them, bro. It's just a lot of them. And the thing about it, everybody got their favorites.
That's
you know
exactly what I'm saying.
It ain't really. It ain't. You know, we are like King say. June 27th is like
that's the
classic.
most sought after.
That's just like the classic.
Yes.
But it's really like, man, they all like classics. Like for real, bro. They all like classics, man, because
they're from hoods too. So if you're from Yellowstone and the tape is made by niggas from Yellowstone, you're gonna be probably love that. You know what I'm saying? Any tape that Yellowstone niggas is repping Yellowstone, you're gonna fucking love those tapes.
Yeah.
There's like all kinds. Fucking.
Hell yeah.
Hard.
Them motherfuckers used to be hard to get, bro. I'm talking about hard to get, man. Hard to get. Man, them motherfuckers, man, them great tapes were so serious, bro, in my era, bro. I'm talking about they were so serious. A nigga ride with them hoes locked in the trunk. He put one tape out at a time. Put one tape out at a time.
See, I don't think people realize that
they would have the decks for the CD player and everything, right? Where it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
But in the motherfucking glove compartment, they have it also hooked up a tape deck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For DJ Screw. Hey, bro, I have people out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was like, hey, man, you got a DJ Screw CD? And this dude's like, what the fuck you say? This random dude out of A-Town. Screw, you ain't never made a motherfucking CD, nigga. You pulls out this zipper case. Zips that shit all open, flips. It has all these great tapes, dog.
Damn.
Like, dude was a straight up collector. I didn't even know who he was. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say too.
We're at a random spot. You know what I'm saying? Because
nigga got to hide them motherfuckers.
my dad's people that he and them meeting on some random shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they were out of Houston and they owned the property. We became real close with them, and I knew their sons and everything. So went in Houston with them to a little fucking gathering. There was a parking lot type shit. I was fucking young. Dude talking about, you know, DJ Screw, you know. I said, man, where the DJ Screw CD at? Dude's like, hey, what the fuck? You know, DJ Screw ain't never made a CD. His tapes busted out, all these great tapes, man. I'm like,
well, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm like,
too.
my bad.
Because whenever they say that they would drive to Houston to get the Screw tapes, because that was the only way you could get the Screw tapes was go to DJ Screw's house to buy the Screw tapes.
Yeah, line up.
Screw didn't send 100 tapes to fucking this store.
To anywhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah, they came to him.
Yeah. So if you ended up with a Screw tape randomly, dog, that's was like, yo, that motherfucker made it around.
And then I want to ask you this too. Was it a lot of people walking around Corpus, and not even necessarily Corpus, because I know it was probably big in other places too, but maybe Corpus specifically, was a lot of people walking around with fake Screw tapes? Like they got a dub and now they wrote on it. Now they're claiming it to be
no. You can't even draw that. You couldn't even get away with that. You could swear to God.
I was saying later years probably.
Look.
Whenever I was in high school,
you know
they
what?
was pulling that bullshit.
And they was probably pulling it on you, but you couldn't get away with that, bro. You couldn't get away with that shit. A nigga knew what it was. A nigga knew what it was, bro.
Damn.
A nigga knew what it was, man. You couldn't get away with it. You couldn't get away with it, man.
Yeah, on some real shit. That's
fuck around and get your head chopped, boy.
I
for real, you fuck around and get your head. I don't know about I know on the north, you fuck around and get your head chopped. That's how serious, nigga.
With a face screw tape.
Fuck with a face screw tape. That bullshit, nigga. I ain't man. Look,
Damn.
it was say, man. It was serious. I'm telling you, it was serious. Duck, man, it was serious. I'm telling you, niggas put they shit in the trunk, man, and had they shit locked in there, and literally pull over, pop they shit out the deck, go pop the trunk, put that shit in their box, go get another tape because niggas will steal your shit. For real, niggas was man. Look,
watch your screw,
nigga. That's how serious your screw was. Nigga was man. Look. If your homeboy, I don't give a fuck who it is, nigga. I got the hand.
Like
You better not ride around playing that new shit, nigga. And ain't nobody got that shit, nigga. You think you fit to be the only one? Shit, nigga, have your shit. Pop your shit right out your deck, nigga.
Yeah,
bootleg.
If you got 2 or 3 of them hoes sitting in the front seat like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You just flipping them hoes out and out and go like that, nigga. You an idiot. Them hoes gone, boy. You ain't gonna realize that nigga gone, man. One of them hoes gone.
Windows gone and the tape.
Shit. Niggas loved it, man. That shit
For sure, man. On that note, man, we gonna end it, man. Y'all got anything else before we step up out of here, man?
Man, y'all tap in the Wave God Supreme Clothing in the Trade Center, man. And we got something going on, in the makings, and if it all pan out the way we think it is, we'll be giving y'all some more news. But come on and tap in, man. And also send your kid to Supreme Training with Jacoby Satterwhite. He trains basketball with the kids, man. If you want your kid to be an AOne top game, prepare for college or upcoming basketball season or whatever it be, man. You know what I'm saying, concerning basketball. Tap in with this brother,
Hey, for sure.
And get with the real.
Yeah, follow that man and on TikTok. All right, what's your TikTok?
You can follow Wave God Supreme on Facebook. Wave God Supreme 361. I mean Wave God Supreme Clothing and Apparel LLC or Wave God Supreme Clothing. You can follow the fan page Wave God Supreme on Facebook also, and on Instagram you can follow me at Wave God Supreme 361 or Wave God Supreme Clothing and Wave God Supreme Clothing LLC, and you can follow me on TikTok concerning the clothing at Wave God Supreme 361.
Already, for sure. Also, we got our annual We On Fire 3 basketball game coming up, and we are looking for sponsors, and not just sponsors. We're looking for, if you're willing to donate for the cause. We also looking for school supplies. If you got school supplies, you're willing to donate some school supplies, or funds to get some school supplies. Like I say, we looking for donations. We're also looking for sponsors, and we're looking for school supplies. So anybody that's trying to help with the cause for the We On 3 annual basketball game that we have, it'll be on August 5th. The school supplies giveaway will be on August 6th. We are looking for sponsors, donations, or we also looking for, like I said,
I believe we're doing the giveaway at the block, right? That's what it's called? Block?
I think that's what Bell has said. So on next week episode, we'll know for sure.
We'll verify.
We'll verify for damn show. Hell yeah. Shit, Vic, man, you got anything before we get up out of here? You want to drop your social medias and everything?
Man, you know what it is. Just, look on me on Facebook. Just Chavez Reyes, man. I ain't got really nothing else going on except the OTK on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can put some likes and subscribe. Check out the videos. You know what I mean? Shout out to OTK. You know what I'm saying? My brothers back in T. Sin Low. You know what I'm saying? Zilla Man, Bub G, Deuce. I said, all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
R.I.P. Nico G.
R.I.P. Nico, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Already, shit. My dog Alex Skate, you know what I'm saying? Skateboarder Universal, babe, for damn show.
Don't you got something coming up?
Yeah, I got the approval at this spot for next year for South by Southwest. I'm going to be hosting an event there. It's going to be during March 16th to the 18th, somewhere around there.
Spring break.
Yeah, during spring break, South by Southwest is during the music festival is during that time, during that whole week. So it's gonna be on during that weekend. So anybody want to help out? Looking for sponsors for that too. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be as big as it can be because
he got a venue with the whole basically a mini skate park in the back. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
Anybody down with the skating community?
Music,
shit, anything.
Anybody want to help out with, man? Just holler at me on
we're doing you doing 1 day, 2 day after all?
It's 1 day for sure, but we're gonna try and go for 2.
Already.
So, You know what I'm saying? So it's not just experiencing for one day. You can experience it for 2 days. You know what I mean?
Make it worth your drive and your trip
hell
up there.
yeah.
So
And
and
anybody,
especially anybody local who's looking to tag along and help too. So
sure.
we want to get the most out of it.
Skateboarding_Universal on IG and Alex Martinez on Facebook. Skateboarding Universal on Facebook also. So yeah, man, looking forward to that. It's gonna be big, man.
South by Southwest 2024. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta prep in advance.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
For sure, man. It's your boy DJ Lil King. You can follow me on Instagram @_DJ Lil King, on Facebook, DJ Lil King, all that good shit, man. It's Riding High Podcast. Let's chop it up. Shout out to Freak Man behind the scenes. We out this bitch, man.
Yes, sir.